Thank you. I tried to.
So now we're live.
Oh,
Don't
he's
say anything you don't want to get in trouble for. It's not on the internet now forever, for at least 7 days on Twitch, anyways. Hi, hello, welcome to DM Games. We're going to play our very first homebrew game of Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition on the world of Iora. In the world of Iora, oh my gosh, why are people moving around?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
They're turning on their cameras.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I can
It's
turn
just
it
you
back off. My
people.
apologies.
Oh, it's okay.
It's still gonna switch around.
We'll see if
It'll
this
take a
works.
while.
If the camera works, we'll readjust quickly. No, I just see a yellow screen.
The wrong one.
Do that.
Just forget it. Forget it. No camera. It's fine.
We'll do a camera for next week.
Okay, that works.
All right. Let me adjust this.
GM_games.
Yes. Oh, geez, my head's huge.
Right. That's more space for your brain.
All right. So yeah, welcome. We have a couple of people here. Some new to D&D, others who have played with me for a very long time. In the world of Iora, it's been 1,000 years since the darkness came and the four gods of the New Dawn came and saved the world. Rykar, the First Light, Valsha, the Spark. We have Ogwar, the Evening Tide, and then we have Azra, the Night Goddess. These players are going to go explore the world, see things are not as they seem. We'll see what happens. So we have a couple people who don't have the camera on. That's okay. We had a whole bunch of technical difficulties, and we're probably gonna have a whole bunch of technical difficulties. So we'll see what happens from here on out. But if we could have some people just kind of introduce their character in a couple of sentences, really briefly. Anybody want to volunteer?
I'll go first.
I can go first.
Okay, cool. I'll go first. I'm playing a Kyle. He's a 9-year-old Kenku, and he just wants to be the best cook in all of the world. That's it.
All right, who's next?
My character is named Thorn Wallace. I am a half-orc paladin, and I want to prove that not all orcs are bad.
I play Iris, a 19-year-old Tabaxi, and pretty much she's just trying to find another good day in her life.
Damn relatable.
My character is Lynette Bedwin. Sorry, my character is Lynette Bedwin. She's a rogue pixie. Very chaotic, so you will see much craziness going down.
My character is Eugene, and he is Kyle's older brother.
That's fair. All right. You guys have your dice here. You guys have your character sheets all open and ready?
Did Peaches introduce himself?
Oh, that's right, Peaches.
No.
No, they just forgot about Peaches.
I think Peaches forgot about
that's
Peaches.
gonna be normal.
Okay, my character is Luro Asno. He's a half orc, and he just wants to help.
All right, half orc wants to help. So let's go ahead and get started into the campaign. So on the southern seas, off the continent of, oh geez, I need to go grab all my info. I'm so unprepared. Coming off the seas.
Okay, first game.
Off the continent of Talonda sits a lone woman, fully cloaked, face obscured, standing at, I believe it's called the bow. Is that correct? Eugene, for the front.
Yeah, I think so.
She stands there, alone, aloof, seeing the port town coming on as they go approaching ever closer. She stands there watching, mission in mind, plotting all the terrible ways she'll wreck her justice once she finds who was responsible for the terrible thing that had befallen her. As she stands there, a very tall, lanky man who's got sunken eyes. He's a very beady little man, but the way he walks, the way he looms about on the ship, you can tell that he is the captain of the ship. And as he approaches this young woman, he speaks. Lynette, I hope your travels have been very well. You're not motion sickness. You're not motion sick, are you?
I've honestly been better, but I'll make do with what we have.
Oh, good, good. We should be arriving shortly. You should go get your things. He smiles his creepy smile. Lynette, do you walk off?
Yes.
All right, you head off, and with your abilities and your background, you do sense a very unsettling stare as he turns his head, his gaze falling towards you. You go and you grab your things, and the crew begin to dock at the harbor. Soon enough, you hear the sounds of seagulls being really annoying and really dickish, snatching food here and there, pooping on everything. You hear sea shanties off to the side. You hear gruffs of pain, people yelling as sailors, merchants begin to load and unload their wares, traveling to and from wherever they need to go. You find yourself at the pretty large trading town of Bluewaters on the South Continent of Gallados. And as you are kind of deboarding the ship, there's a whole bunch of colorful people out in front of you. As you're walking, give me a perception check, Lynette.
Which one?
What does she roll?
Perception. So you're gonna roll a d20, and on your character sheet, look for perception in your skill section.
Okay. Rolled a 14, and then it says I get a +3.
Okay, so you roll 17. Nice. Okay. As soon as you get onto the gangplank to not the gangplank, the plank to get onto the pier, you feel presence right behind you. Do you turn to look?
Yes.
All right. So you turn and you look, and you can see that is the captain of the ship, and it's the same man as before. Lynette, please allow me to escort you. It'd be my pleasure since you paid such a handsome sum to get here.
Can I not go with him?
You're kind of going in the same direction. You can politely refuse. You can most
Can I
definitely
not so politely refuse?
Yeah, of course. You can so not politely refuse. Go ahead. What would you like to say to him?
I'm sorry, but I would like to be nowhere near where you are, so I will escort myself. Thank you.
He smiles. He's not really taken aback by your strong demeanor, and you just set off, and he follows suit behind you, keeping pace. As you're walking along the pier, I'll keep your 17 perception. You notice this tall, very, I would say a tall, lean fellow, with a tunic and a dark blue pirate trench coat, um, who immediately catches your eye as he stares at you. And as he stares at you, he quickly turns and begins to bark at one of his subordinates. Iris, drop the deck and give me 20.
Yes, sir.
Iris, you immediately drop down. You start to do 20 push-ups. Can I please have you roll me an athletics check?
19 plus 6.
19 plus 6. Okay. That was 23. Yeah, you easily just like pump it up. You start to do like claps in the middle of it. You start to like flip over. You start to like do like, patty cake with yourself against the pier. It's a really impressive show. But that doesn't make the captain very happy. Less flamboyant, Iris.
I'll try next time, sir.
Lynette, I'd like you to roll me an insight check, because it's very strange that as soon as you catch this man's eye, he immediately yells at his subordinate.
Right. And is that just another D20?
Yeah, it's another D20 plus insight.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20, so
Jeez.
keep in mind I'm keeping these dice.
Wow, what's the total, if I may?
23.
23, all right. Yeah, no, with the 23, it was really unusual. As soon as you looked at each other directly in the eye, almost as though he recognized you, that he would turn around and avoid eye contact. However, you also get the feeling that maybe it's not you, because you've never met this man before. And it might have to do with the person that's following behind you. Lynette, you kind of just pass by these people, unless you wish to talk to the poor tabaxi who's doing push-ups, or the tall, gaunt man who's turned his back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll talk to the one who was doing the push-ups, Iris.
Okay, so you stop in front of Iris, who you don't know obviously just yet, and you stand in front of the tall gaunt man, and just behind you is the captain. The captain just kind of stares. The tall man, he's looking down towards Iris, trying not to give you staring your direction, but because of the way you're just kind of standing, he stops and gives a side glance downward. Hi, may I help you?
So sorry, there's a lot of children in our neighborhood.
Oh, no worries.
One last time, the most recent sentence.
Hi, can I help you?
No, actually, I was looking to speak to the one you're making do the push-ups. Is there a particular reason for that, or are you just like bullying them?
Oof, oof, oof. Love it. All right, I'd like you to give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, not so great. 8 and then plus 2, so 10.
10. You deliver it so matter-of-factly, so directly that, it's very easy for anyone to get offended. So he hardens his look towards you, Lynette. What I do instills discipline into my men. It's what they need on the ship at the high seas. So please take yourself and your fine friend over here and move along.
I have nothing else to say and move on.
All right. So let you move on, and the captain follows you. At this point, Kyle and Eugene, you have been helping to unload and load certain things on the good ship Lady Maeve, where you can see Captain Orion really drilling into poor Iris, getting her to do push-ups. You have finished. Oh, geez, you finished loading and unloading at this point, and oh no, things have
Oh,
been
my
ruined.
bad.
Brother,
Oh.
My bad.
when he
Okay,
turns
good,
on
fix
his
it.
camera, it should set.
Fixed. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, you guys have just finished unloading some of the merchant supplies to be delivered to the port town of Bluewaters. Do you wish to kind of intervene and save poor Iris, or would you just like to continue to watch her do push-ups?
What kind of fruit am I putting on the ship? If there are fruit.
From Bluewater, I would say there'd be bananas. There would be some desert pears, that sort of thing. Very, very tropical based fruits. But right now you're unloading whatever merchant supplies the good ship Lady Maeve is unloading.
Okay. Well, Kyle's gonna get a pear and climb on a crate and just watch Iris do push-ups because it looks like she's doing an amazing job.
All right, you're watching her do an amazing job. So Kyle's sitting there. He's eating a desert pear. He's clapping along. Does Kyle throw like the remnants of the pear onto Iris or onto Captain Orion?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so just holds on to it.
Kyle doesn't believe in wasting food. He's
All
gonna
right,
eat the whole thing.
Whole thing, seeds included. Gotcha. All right. Eugene.
I think Eugene knows better than to disturb the flow of the ship.
Okay.
So he's just gonna sit next to Kyle.
All right. So you're sitting next to Kyle. After Lynette and the captain have gone a certain amount of ways, Iris, stand up. Iris, you get up. Good. You listen very well to commands. Yes. He looks back towards their direction. Kyle, Eugene, Iris, if you can find Dick, and we'll go take a look around town. Food is on me. And you can see him.
Kyle jumps down.
You can see him
happily
kind of skirt away, just keeping an eye out. And he looks towards where Lynette and the captain came from. And you can kind of see him duck away into the ship. As you find Dick, who's just sitting down, being really lazy. Hey. You guys finish unloading? Oh, man. Do you need me for anything?
Yeah, Captain says you're paying for our food.
I'm paying for your food? Whoa.
I don't know, but I get here.
What? And he gets up, he gets into high gear. He doesn't want... You've known First Mate Richard Pisano. Everyone of his friends calls him Dick. You've never seen him move so fast to go confront the captain, because he doesn't want to pay. But he gets up, you guys follow suit, and you guys find your way into town. At this point, I would like Duro D. Asno, and I'd like Thorn Wallace. You guys are just walking around the town of Bluewater, and you are just trying to... Well, Thorn, you are a very devout paladin of Valsha, the goddess of insight, ingenuity, the spark of creation and intelligence. You are trying to do your best to just kind of help people here and there, whatever they need to do. Duro, You are following along with Thorn, trying to learn from him to see what kind of good qualities you would want to emulate as you go on your journey. But as you're going about, I'd like both of you to roll perception checks.
Um, 19.
19? Okay.
See, by the way.
Or
Thanks.
4?
Oh, no.
So
Peaches, you
Duro,
need better dice.
Duro,
You
you
need new dice.
His dice is right here.
you don't need to, so Duro, as you're following Thornwald's example, you kind of get a little faded and don't really pay attention. It's your youth. It's rebellion. You know, you only pay attention to things that you want to pay attention to. So you don't notice when Thornwallace stops mid sentence, preaching to a couple of beggars, that he stops to look, and he notices a small robed woman carrying a very large bag over her shoulders and just trying to quickly walk away from this thin, pale, gaunt man. And you, Wallace, you've been a paladin for a while. You understand when people are under duress by pure body language. And you can see that, even though you can't see this woman's facial expressions, you can see that she's a little uncomfortable and is doing her best to walk away from this man. Thorn, what would you like to do?
Excuse me, is there a problem? You seem under duress in this huge crowd. Is there something you'd like to say? Or is there anything you need help with?
Thank you, sir, but I also don't need help from you or anybody really, so move along.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay.
As you wish. Moving along.
All right.
You, Captain, do you need any help moving all these boxes off your ship?
Okay.
Seems like you have some lazy crewmates.
So he's by himself. There's no cargo around him. You don't know he's captain just yet. So if you assume he's a captain by the way he dresses, that's perfectly fine. He stops and looks towards you, Thorn. He just smiles. You must be new around town. Hey, what are you? Some paladin of Aguar?
Exactly that.
Give me a deception check.
12. You're a man of very amazing instincts.
What's your deception check?
12.
12?
That cut out. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, 12. Sorry, did it cut out?
Yeah, it cut out for me, so I didn't hear it.
My bad.
Get my dice on. So, he can tell that you are not a paladin of Aguar, and he just smiles. Do you take me for a fool? I know you are a paladin of Valsha. I don't think she takes kindly to her paladins speaking lies, do they?
Valsha is very forgiving. And the work of a paladin is messy work. It's noble.
He reaches forward to your shiny armor, kind of like adjust it for you. I'm sure she is very forgiving, and kind of adjusts the color a bit. And do you look down to see what he's doing, or do you just like stare straight at him?
I stare straight at him.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have you roll me perception at disadvantage.
Perception, you said?
Yeah, perception at disadvantage, please.
11.
11. Okay. Yeah, you don't. You just stare deadlocked into him, just as he just smiles at you. Well, pats you on the shoulders. I'm very sorry. I should take care of matters on my ship. And you can see him kind of do like, as he faces you, he turns around. He pauses for a brief moment. You can tell that it's in the direction where the young woman has just fled to, and he heads his way back towards the pier. Lynette, you head towards the tavern first. From an informant, you hear that you should go towards the Rusty Crab to find an informant. You don't know their name, but you know that they will have a blue flower in their lapel, and so you head down towards there.
Okay.
Jumping back.
Okay.
So, Len, do you want to head there?
Yes.
You talk to some people. Some people are very nice. Some people are very sour, but they give you some directions, and you eventually find yourself at the Rusty Crab. Back to the crew. You guys follow the Captain Orion, and he takes you towards the Rusty Crab as well. Duro and Thorn. Actually, Thorn, since you're the one that did the talking earlier, would you follow the young woman who told you to back off, just in case? Would you follow the captain, or would you continue your mission of peace?
Continue mission of peace.
All right, you continue your mission of peace. But what about you, Duro? This has possibly gotten pretty boring for your character. Would you want to eat and drink?
Yes.
All right. So, Duro, I would like you to go ahead and just roll me an investigation check.
20?
You rolled 20?
No, I'm asking like the 20, right?
Yeah. You're gonna roll a d20 plus whatever.
I guess I rolled a 10.
A 10? Okay. So, Duro, you take a look around, and you guys have been here in the town for quite some time. So much time, in fact, I would like either Thorn or Duro to roll me a d100.
Yes, sec.
I got a 90, so I think we should use mine.
That's not how it works. Someone has to declare it. I said or.
I declare I rolled a 90, so we should use mine.
Good with that. You want me to roll or no?
No, actually, yeah, I'll have you roll.
Rigged.
89.
Okay.
So just about 90.
So,
Odds are ever in your favor.
despite you guys being there for so long, and with Duro's penchant for a little bit of excitement and for theater and entertainment, you guys have been staying in everyone's good graces around town. No bar fights, none of that shenanigans. So you're still in good standing so far. The previous towns, there've been a few things you guys have done. Thorn, you're very disappointed, possibly in Duro. Duro, you're probably a little disappointed in Thorn. You're a little disappointed in each other. You're like two opposites. But yeah, you guys start to make your way, and I'll say that you go to probably one of the best taverns in the Bluewaters, and that would be the Rusty Crab. So first, let you enter, and it is just people singing sea shanties, people being incredibly loud. You can tell that this is a very lively place. Before you even step foot in fact, because you notice a couple drunkards outside passed out, just like vomit, like coming out of their mouths. A couple of their crewmates just like roll them to their sides, making sure that they don't swallow their vomit. But when the doors open and close, you can hear the chorus of singing and yelling and shouting. As you step in, Lynette, you are very short, obviously, and so a couple people give you a couple stares and looks, and one very brave individual comes up. Hey, children shouldn't be here. Here, let me take you somewhere safe. And he tries to reach for you. What do you want to do, Lynette?
Can I shove him away and tell him back off?
Of course you can. Go ahead and roll me athletics.
Okay. Oh, that's not my strong suit.
You said shove. You didn't want to dodge. You gotta shove.
Ah, shit. I got a 12.
All right. Don't worry.
How tall are pixies? Like
Very
an
tiny.
inch?
So it depends on what kind of pixie. For her case, she is probably 3 feet tall.
Think hobbit size.
I don't know, the whole time I thought you were like an inch or something, so I was just trying to imagine you
All right.
shoving a human.
So Lynette, you rolled a 12, correct? You rolled a 12?
Yes.
All right. Luckily enough for you, I rolled an 8. So despite how cramped it is, and despite strength not being your strong suit, you dig your heels, you distribute the weight into your legs, you take a stance, and you just kind of do like a Bruce Lee 1-inch shove, right? And you push him back. Oh! He crashes into a table, making a loud ruckus.
Oh, great.
Everyone stops to stare at you, Lynette. Lynette, roll me a D100.
Oh. I just had these dice in my hand. Oh, I was doing so well. 26.
26.
Yeah.
One other person. Hey, that's my friend. He takes a beer bottle, smashes it, has it out, and he approaches you. What would you like to do, Lynette?
Can I take advantage of my height and try to duck out?
Yeah. How are you gonna duck out? Or do you want the DM to figure that out?
I would like some DM assistance.
Sure, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh shit. It fell. Hold on. Oh great. Oh, 12. 5 plus 7.
All right. He takes a lunging stab at you, and basically, you roll underneath his legs. You spring out and you jump on top of a table. At this point, a couple of people who are taking their drinks at the table put them down, "Hey!" to raucous laughter, and then you see a stubby man, probably about maybe 3'7", maybe 4. It's really hard to tell, but he's got these big, thick arms, and he just takes a punch at the guy with the broken beer bottle. Bam! Take that outside. You. And he points towards you like, "You're welcome in my bar. Have a seat anywhere. I'll try to get someone to help you." And you can see him kind of waddle off to the bar. Lynette, I'd like you to roll me perception check.
Oh. Can we stop with this guy? Oh. 11.
You take a look around. It's pretty full. A lot of like people speaking, a lot of singing. It's really hard to just kind of make your way through people. So you just kind of hop along tables and you just try to take the best look you can. But you can't find anyone with the blue flower on their lapels. So you decide, looking around, that maybe your best bet is to take a seat at the bar. Or there is a far table that is completely empty, strangely enough.
I will sit at the far table.
All right, you sit at the far table. As that happens, the crew with Dick leading the way. I know this great place. It's got great booze. On Tuesdays, it got some really, really spectacular women. And as soon as he says women,
But it's not Tuesday.
as soon as he says women, Captain Orion just reaches out and kind of goes around his head like this and claps his mouth. We have children with us. Right. Sorry, I'm a dick. But it's got good food. I swear. I'm trusting you on this, Dick. Faith in Dick. 100%. And he goes, and you guys find yourself. You see the fallen people puking out their guts. And as Dick approaches, one of the people outside goes, Dick! Hey! Punches him in the face. Only my friends can call me Dick. Right? Sorry, Richard. Oh. And just Dick opens the doors wide, goes in. He hops onto the bar, and then he looks to you guys as you guys enter. I would like the crew to roll an insight check.
Not 20.
Jeez.
22.
22.
9.
Eugene, it's just really loud, really raucous. It just assails your not your ears. What do birds have? Cochlea?
Holes.
They have holes, not ears. I'm trying to remember the scientific term. But it just assails your Kenku holes, and you're unable to really pay too much attention, and you don't really pay Dick any mind. So at 22 from Kyle and 20 what from Iris?
19.
19. Okay. Both of you see the look in his eyes, and you guys get the feeling that he's about to say something that is going to piss you off. Kyle, with your 22, you think he's going to say something that's going to take away your cooking money. So both of you have a reaction to say something before Dick says anything, as he's jumping on top of the bar. He's about to yell something into the crowd. Is there anything you guys want to say or do?
I point at Dick and say really, really loud and obnoxiously, "It's a dick," and hope everyone joins in.
Yeah. Give me a persuasion check with that. And what about you, Iris?
He's gonna arm wrestle anybody and pay for their dinner.
Ooh, okay. Give me a persuasion check as well, Iris.
I got a 23.
23. Okay, jeez.
Okay.
These are my lucky D20 dice.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Because all the other 4 D20 dice tried to kill me.
I rolled 17.
17. All right. So, first thing out, let me ask Kyle, whose voice are you using? Are you using Dick's own voice, or are you using the captain's voice? Are you using, as a Kenku, you have mimicry, so.
I'm gonna use the most charismatic voice I've ever heard.
Okay, go for it.
Dick. My voice is obviously not charismatic, but
Yeah. So you point, it's a dick. And people like stop. The closest people that can hear you yell it out loud, it's a dick. Turn to look. Hey, Dick. Dick is looking through a crowd, and he's looking pretty steamed at this point. Iris, your voice comes in through the crowd. He'll arm wrestle anyone, and then pay the winner. Yeah! People are lining up and grabbing Dick off the bar. Ah! Captain Orion looks at you. What was that about?
He looked like he was gonna say something mean, so I said it first.
I can't stay mad at you, Kyle. And what about you, Iris? What do you have to say for yourself?
More fun with everybody, so I let him.
It's good to have fun, but you've now added to the troubles. Go get Dick.
Yes, sir.
And Iris, you kind of go through the crowd of people. Ah! They put him at a table and start arm wrestling him. As you go make your way there, let's see, Eugene, Kyle, Orion. Captain Orion's with you. You can see quite... actually, both of you give me perception checks.
Me?
Both you and Eugene.
Okay. Perception. 17.
17? Okay.
17 as well.
So both of you kind of hop up onto the bar as well because you're not very tall, as you stand about 3 feet as well. Kyle, you could also hop onto Captain Orion.
The same size as the bird.
3 feet is like child size, and Kenkus are quite small.
I'm quite close to that height in real life, so yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm a fight you.
All right.
Kidding.
So as you kind of
I'm sorry.
It's all right. As you hop up and look around, you notice that it's pretty crowded for your group, but there is that really far table with only one person, a bunch of seats next to
Dear
it.
God, no.
As both of you have been in establishments like this before, it's generally, you share as many seats as you can. And, if there's one seat, you generally don't try to take it. But this person has all these seats themselves. Surely they'll share.
I take a look at them and begrudgingly move over so
Well,
they can.
they haven't come to you yet, Lynette. I'm just telling them their options.
Oh.
So they can choose to go there themselves, or they can just kind of go through the crowd.
Can you repeat that? I'm helping Peaches learn how to add to his dice rolls.
Oh, okay. So basically, you see it's pretty crowded, right? And you do see the very far table in the back corner with one lone person sitting there. Doesn't have a drink yet either, and a whole bunch of seats that you guys could probably jump into. Because at a tavern like this, it's usually good manners to, let a couple people sit with you. If there's so many empty seats, if there's one, you generally don't try to push it.
I'm gonna tap Kyle on the shoulder and just point at the table.
Okay, I'll follow my big brother.
All right.
But real quick,
Yes.
the drive for Peach's character sheet, it's blank for his skills.
Is it really?
It's not. I think you have to convert it to the readable one. Readable.
Let me.
Yes.
Yeah, let me go update that then real quick. I'll change it to a printable. Okay. All right, well, that's printing the PDF. Yeah, so Kyle, Eugene, you guys make your way over there. You signal to the captain. The captain, all right, I'll order us some drinks and I'll get us some food. And he goes towards the bar.
Wait, I want to follow the captain because I want to choose my food.
Okay, so Eugene, you make your way there first then. Okay.
Okay, I hold captain's hand.
So you hop onto the tavern bar. And the captain waits to grab someone's attention. As that happens, Duro and Thorn, you guys find your way at the. Why did that not say? You find your way at the Rusty Crab. Just hang on in. Thorn, let me ask you this. In this kind of place where like there's raucous people singing, people pushing, people shoving, it's a very rowdy atmosphere. Does Thorn like this kind of place or not really?
Could you repeat that last part? I missed the last 3 words of that sentence.
Oh, okay. Does Thorn enjoy a loud, rowdy place?
Yes, merriment is always fun.
Okay. So you feel pretty okay with this? And what about you, Duro? This loud singing, this raucous atmosphere.
I don't mind it.
Don't mind it. All right. So, all right, you come in and you're looking around. You can see people gathered at a table, arm wrestling. You see this tiny man just losing gold after gold, round after round. What would you guys like to do as you come in? Do you want to get some drinks? Do you guys want to eat? Do you guys?
Can I challenge him and take the rest of his stuff?
Yeah, of course you can. So you go up. There is a line. Do you want? I mean, he's losing money pretty fast.
Let me cut the line.
All right, you cut the line. How do you want to cut the line?
By getting in front of it.
Okay, give me a athletics check. Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 13, but I don't like my thing is blank still.
Give me a sec. I'll Oh, that's where that is. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna upload it. But you rolled a 13, yeah? Okay. You have a +6. That's a 19. All right. So you just stroll up there. How tall are you? 6 foot? 7 foot?
Like 8.
You're 8.
Give or take.
8 or 10. All right.
Oh my
8
god.
inches?
I mean, that kind of. So wait, you were just small. You were a runt when you were young, but then you hit puberty. Is that correct?
Yes, I hit second puberty.
Okay, second puberty. Fair enough. All right, your character sheet's uploading to the drive right now, and it should be under your name printed. Okay. It's a smaller file and should have the numbers on. Let me know if it doesn't. Okay. Oh.
Wait, Carol, does yours have it?
Alright. Yeah, no, so you just stroll forward, right? And you just, like, start shoving people left and right. You're just showing them mad disrespect. As you're, like, kind of wading through them like a swimming pool. One hand comes out, it, like, grabs the guy in the face, and you just pull him up. Ah! And you make your way to the front of the line as you see this man just lose. And you can see he's got quite a sizable amount of gold. And you take a seat. This small man looks to you. Hey, man, that's really rude. They were lining up to challenge me. Can't you just wait your turn?
Remember asking.
Did you say never asking?
I don't remember asking.
Oh, you don't remember asking. All right, well, okay. Don't beat me up, man. Just, are you here to arm wrestle?
Of course.
All right, what are you putting up?
Shit, what do I have?
All right, here. Let me look at your character sheet for you.
Yeah, I'll put up my iron pot.
He just stares at it. Oh, okay. All right. And then he just puts down a silver. All right, are you ready? You can see his arms pretty badly bruised. This should be a piece of cake. So you take his arm, you start to arm wrestle. Go ahead and give me athletics.
10.
You roll a 10 or 10 total?
It was a 10 total.
Okay. Despite how bruised his arm is, you fold under the pressure. You lose your iron pot as he rolls a 17. He just slams it into your hand really fast, catching you off guard. Thanks for the iron pot. I guess we could use this on the ship. And he puts it down beside him. Iris, you're just like staring at the situation. You remember the captain asked you to stop, but Dick has quietly told you, just let me play this game. Do you want to go again? Double or nothing?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me hold on. Let me see what I got. Let me see my goodies.
So he puts back the iron pot. He puts in 2 silver coins now.
2 iron pots.
The hell is a steel mirror? I don't need a steel mirror. Put that up.
Alright, he does a steel mirror. And he takes it, he looks at it for a minute, and just kind of like admires himself. He puts it down. He actually throws in a gold. Alright. Go ahead and roll athletics.
13.
Bam! You lose again. As he's rolled a 15, just smacking your hand into it.
Put my tinderbox up.
So that's why they're bruised.
You put up your tinderbox. He puts in 2 copper coins. Go ahead.
18.
18. All right, this time, as soon as your hands touch, you just kind of pick him up and you swing him around before you slam him into the table. As he's only rolled a 12.
Is he dead?
Hey, you don't have to be salty you lost the first 2 times. Gosh.
Bully him into giving me my pot back.
You're gonna bully him? Give me an intimidation check.
What was that?
Give me an intimidation check.
15.
15. All right. As you just kind of WWE slammed him through the table. I was like, all right. He gives you back the pot and he gives you the coins, a gold, 2 copper, and 2 silver. And you just have it in your hand. You got your steel mirror, you got your iron kettle, and you've got your tinderbox. You're like, yeah. You feel a gentle tap on your thick, massive shoulder. Your trapeze? Probably not
Trapezoid.
but you feel it on your shoulder. Excuse me. You turn around.
Oh, I thought you were still going. My bad.
Well, no, you feel it tap on your shoulder. Do you turn around, Duro?
Yes.
You turn around and you see a very thin man. He doesn't look too strong, but he speaks to you with in a very serious manner with authority. I couldn't help but notice you put my first mate into a table. I need you to pay restitutions for his medical bill.
How much is he asking for?
your iron kettle, your
I throw him through,
tinderbox.
through another table.
Give me an attack roll.
Wait, what is it that I would add?
Let me double check your character. You're gonna roll a d20, and with your attack roll, it's gonna be at a +6.
25.
Wow, you rolled 19. That's really good. So yeah, you punch him with all your might. Just. All right, now you want to throw him? You said, or
Yeah, throw him in another table.
oh, okay. So it's still +6, so it's 25. Oh, okay. Then never mind. Sorry. So that's a good number. Okay. As you reach to grab him, overconfident, iron kettle in one hand, money in the other. As you go to grab him, he's not there.
What?
What does that mean?
You feel a tap on your shoulder.
He was never there.
Sir, I don't think violence is in order. Just give back what you've won, and we'll call it even.
Uh-huh.
Is this the captain?
Yes, it is the captain. As soon
Am
as,
I with him?
if you want to be, Kyle. As soon as
Yeah,
things happen-
Kyle was holding Captain's hand.
All right. So you're there as well. This 3-foot bird from this 8-foot half-orc.
Can I kidnap Kyle and wait and use it as the bargaining chip to keep my stuff?
It's
You can catch him.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so this is a PvP roll. This is attack. So you want to kidnap Kyle. So I want so Duro, I'd like you to roll an athletics roll. Okay, Kyle, you can roll either acrobatics or athletics if you want to dodge. Otherwise, you can just let it happen.
before that, can I do a perception roll to see if he looks rich enough to buy me food?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Got 9 pot.
And he might lose.
21.
21.
Oh,
Honestly, he might have some coin on him, but he doesn't look like he carries too much on him.
I'm a dodge. Okay, whatever. Can you even buy me dinner? Okay. Acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics if you want to dodge, athletics if you want to counter. So, Duro, what's your roll?
6 plus 9.
So
15.
15. And what'd you get, Kyle?
23.
All right. So you're just like immediately turn to grab at this bird, and this bird also just disappears right beside the captain.
Hey, listen, mister. If you're not gonna buy me food, I don't want to go with you.
Kyle, it's okay. Let Captain handle it. Let Captain handle it. And he sees you, Iris, and like tries to push Kyle towards you. Do you take Kyle, Iris, or no?
I don't have to take Kyle. I have coin that Rick left on the
Okay,
table.
so you just took the coins. Okay. So as he's trying to push Kyle away to have a serious conversation with Duro, that's an attack on me. I can let go. I can let slip. But you attempting to grab a child, that really hurts me. That hurts my soul. And he just kind of reaches for your shoulder, and as soon as he touches it, I need you to roll me a wisdom save, Duro.
He just dies this game.
15.
15? Okay. Duro, you see the captain go, I'm really sorry that my friend caused you so much pain, so much trouble. Here, have all my gold. And he hands you a huge sack, and you hold it in your hand. You look into it. It's not gold, it's platinum. What's Duro's intelligence?
1.
10.
10? You take a quick look at it, you think there's gotta be like 100 platinum coins in here. That's like 1,000 gold. That's like more money than you've ever had in a single moment of your life. Can you just let us go?
So they just paid me a bunch of money to let them go when all I wanted to keep was my kettle?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Kyle, the captain, go order food. Iris, you have Dick's coins. Dick picks himself up, and Eugene just waves off in the distance as the crew go that way. At this point, Thorn, I'd like you to roll a perception check.
9.
Man, it's so crowded in here.
Can you believe this weather? My goodness. What a day outside it was.
You try to find Duro, but you just can't seem to find him at all. It's like he stands 8 feet tall, and like there's like even the tallest person here is probably only at most 6'7". Where did he go? You have no idea. So Thorn,
No
what would
clue.
you like to do? Would you like to try to find a seat somewhere? Would you like to?
I would like to get some food and have a seat and
Okay.
sit down for a
At this point, there's no open seats, but you do see a couple open seats over into the far back corner.
Perfect.
All right.
Great. I'm sure they would love to have me there.
All right, so you go and you grab some food and you order some drinks. So first, Lynette, this small bird who's got goggles on his face, who's got you can see him strapped with a whole bunch of mechanical things. He approaches you, and he's looking to ask to use this table.
And I just straight up avoid eye contact.
Of course you can. So Eugene, Lynette's rejecting eye contact. Do you want to just take a seat?
Yeah, I think. Well, I feel like, does Lynette have water
What's that?
or like anything to drink? Does Lynette have anything to drink?
No. The bartender told Lynette to grab a seat, and then he'll send
Just
somebody
sitting
over.
here brewing.
Okay. But I wouldn't know that. So,
I'm just literally sitting there in a dark corner brooding.
I'm Batman.
I'll just sit down and try to flag a waiter.
All right, you try to flag somebody. Give me a performance check.
20 total.
All right. It turns out Eugene has a couple tricks in his hand to grab someone's attention. In his pinion feathered hands, he takes a gold coin and he just does a roll. Test. Okay. It rolls through his pinion feathers and it grabs the attention of a waiter. Hi. Hello. What can I do for you? That's a neat trick you got there.
Just want a cup of water.
Just the
Hey.
water. Sir, I will find the freshest water in Bluewaters just for you. And he just runs off. 30 seconds later, comes in with a fresh cup of water.
We'll look over at Lynette.
Still avoiding eye contact.
Missy, the barkeep has told me you be needing something, and it's on him. So, what would you like?
Take just a glass of water as well.
Bluewaters. Well, you could have told me that earlier before I ran my happy ass over there. Don't tell the barkeep I said that. I'm just being a little snappy as all. And he rushes off and gets another cup of water for you in 30 seconds. At this point, you can see Dick slowly pulling himself forward, Iris following suit, very happy with her iron kettle, tinderbox, and her extra coins, plus the steel mirror.
Quite the haul.
Yes.
Iris, do you want to make conversation with Lynette, or would you prefer to speak to Eugene, or are you just gonna like peruse all the coins you have now?
Who's your new friend, Eugene?
Eugene's just gonna shrug and say, I don't know. They won't make any eye contact.
And I make eye contact with Iris and recognize that she's the person I tried to check on at the ship.
Yeah. You quickly recognize that it's Iris, based on her cat ears and fur from earlier at the docks. You can most definitely see it's her. And you make do you make eye contact with her, or you just kind of like have like a downward cast glance?
I make quick eye contact and then make a downward glance.
Okay.
Brooding, but still awkward.
On the
Tsundere.
All right. So you make quick eye contact. Iris, how do you feel about that? Do you feel that's normal or weird? I think you're muted. I can't hear you.
Normal.
Normal. Okay. Like whatever. Richards. Eugene, your friend here is very quiet and it's making me a little bit uncomfortable. And he kind of like sits there, kind of like,
Can I butt in?
What's that?
I butt in.
Oh yeah, please butt in.
Pardon me, sir, but this was my table first, and quite frankly, none of you asked to sit here. I'm just allowing you to stay.
Woo! My apologies, dear miss. I did not know we had a fair lady who has come from afar. Where are you from? You seem a stranger in these parts. You obviously don't know common tavern etiquette. Eugene, did she have a drink at the table before you arrived?
He's gonna nod no.
Yeah.
Or shake his head no.
No.
Not.
Oh.
Oh, she did have a drink. Well, that's my apologies. Very rude of me. If that's the case, Iris, do you have some of my money?
From the pot? Or from your own pocket?
Either or.
Pot it is.
Since you had a drink apparently before Eugene's arrival, it is our fault indeed that we did not ask. So to make restitutions to you, as it is the good ship Lady Maeve's way, we shall reimburse you, and we shall give you some coin to hopefully find a nice, lovely inn to stay in. Well, and Iris, he gives you a signal. He goes like this. What do you give to Lynette?
4 gold.
As you do that, give me an insight check.
Oh, goody.
For matches from the Tinder box.
13.
What was that?
13.
13? Eugene, I'd like you to roll me an insight check instead.
17.
17? Alright. Iris, you give Dick a glance, and he's like, just smiling. Eugene, you know that the 4 was just for 4 coins, and for like a nice inn and for a meal, 4 silver is enough. And so he's dying on the inside from Iris's generosity, but he won't say anything bad about it. He'll just smile and just eat shit. Yes, well, I hope you enjoy, and I do apologize. At this point, Kyle, you would have come back with the captain, with some food. What kind of food would you
Actually,
order? Yes.
I wanted to go up to the barkeep and ask him what's the best food you have.
Abrams hasn't.
When you ask Kyle, he looks down on you. Oh, yeah. Hold on. The best food, you say? Well, he looks down at your small stature. Well, you're a young, strong. Yeah, you're a young, strong, strapping lad. For you, the best food would be some fish and chips.
Do I know how to make fish and chips?
Give me a intelligence check, and also give me an insight check as well.
Okay. Intelligence is 19.
19.
Insight is a nat 20.
Okay.
22.
So you already know how to make fish and chips, because it's just easy. It's simple. But with your nat 20 insight, you hear a voice inside your head. Kyle, he's making fun of you. He thinks you're a child. Ask about the grown-up menu.
Can I look around the bar to see if anyone else ordered food?
Yeah, so you look around, there's some people that have ordered fish and chips, but it's not a lot of people.
I point at them and say, how come only they have fish and chips and not everyone else if it's your best thing on the menu?
Well, we got a smart one here, don't we? They ordered fish and chip because it's the cheapest thing on their menu. You're young, I don't think you have enough of a palate. If you want the best thing, that would be the marlin stew. Think you can afford it?
Do I know how to make a marlin stew?
Give me a intelligence check.
16.
You unfortunately do not know how to make a marlin stew.
I look over at Captain. Captain, can I have a marlin stew?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, thank God, because the first one was a 1. Persuasion?
Yeah.
22.
You look at Captain Orion with your eyes, Kyle, pleadingly, and he's like, I'd like to order the marlin stew. Thank you very much. Ho, ho, ho! You got some coin on you, do you? That is none of your concern. Thank you.
And then I ask him, "Can I watch you guys make it? Cause I want to learn how to make it too.
Give me a persuasion
Since
check.
it's the best thing on your menu."
Give me a persuasion check.
22 again.
22. If you can keep up, and
Okie dokie.
you hop onto the bar. You head back behind, follow me into the kitchen. Captain just shakes his head, gets some drinks, and heads to the table. As he heads towards the table, he stops, staring at you, Lynette. You can feel his intense gaze, and he's throwing daggers towards Iris.
Oh.
I would like Eugene, Lynette, and Iris. I'd like you three to roll perception checks.
Nice.
23.
Oh, sorry.
It was a perception.
So sorry. Keep what you rolled. It's insight. I mean insight.
Oh.
Okay.
21.
I rolled a nat 20 and then 3, so 23.
23.
20.
20? Okay. Eugene, Iris, the captain's very, very heavy on edge. Iris, the look you get from the captain is... It sends shivers down your spine of fear. What kind of punishment awaits you on the good ship Lady Maeve after this? You're sweating bullets a little bit. Eugene, you're very uncomfortable. You've never seen the captain like this, but you've only known the captain for a short while, and what you know about the captain is that he's been pretty nice to everyone and pretty considerate. The way he's standing and the way he looks so on edge is very unusual. You feel there's something on his mind as he sees Lynette and throws daggers with his eyes at Iris. Lynette, you said a nat 20. What's your total?
23.
23. Lynette, what you understand is that the way the captain's looking at you is very adversarial. Like he might know something about you, that he might see you as an incredible threat to the way he's stopped. That if you make one wrong move, this might turn into something else.
Okay.
He puts down the drinks for some others, sits down at the edge of the table, and Lynette, Eugene, Iris, you can see him just focusing on you guys, but he casts sideways glances towards the door, the back door, the doors toward the tavern, and the windows, almost as though he's expecting trouble. And it's a very unusual shift. 0 to 60, essentially. I have a question for you, if I may be so bold. I'm Captain Orion. May I have your name, please?
Your name is unimportant. And then I go back to brooding.
You may think that, but names have meaning, names have purpose, names have history. I'm a little on edge from this earlier today, and I just simply would like to know your name, if you would please tell me.
The name Lynn will be just fine.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh no. 7.
Yeah. 30. So you just tell him name is Lynn. He just looks through you. You see, when people lie, they usually lie in a way to throw someone off. And in your case, as a young woman who's seen the dangers of the world, it's best to lie as close to the truth as possible so no one such as myself can discern it. Your name's not Lynn, but the first letter starts with an L. So I shall go off that. Lynn doesn't seem to have any personal history with me. But let me ask you, Lynn, did you know the man you were walking with earlier?
No. Does it matter?
If you are telling the truth, then it doesn't matter. And when you say that, he looks at you. He starts to kind of relax a little bit. He still keeps a lookout around. Iris, Eugene, Lynette, you can tell that this man, or Lynette in this case, this man, the captain, is a little bit more relaxed, less threatening. His eyes telling the story that maybe Iris's punishment won't be so bad now. At this point, Thorn, you've gotten your drinks, you've gotten food. You notice the table on the far right corner.
Oh, sweet.
It's not even empty anymore.
But it's got plenty
There's
of
still
seats.
chairs.
So would you like to make your way there, Thorn?
I would love
No.
to. I am so famished from the day. I'd
All right.
love to just take a seat and
All right, so
enjoy my meal.
So you grab some of your food, you grab your drink, and you make your way to sit at the table. As you do so, I'd like you to roll me a perception check.
20.
20. Okay.
Nope.
At this point, you turn to look, and it just strikes you like lightning out of the blue. You've been looking up for Duro. Why not look down? And you look down and you find Duro lying prone on the floor, mouth foaming.
Duro, you looking for your contacts?
You approach him and you slap him awake, right?
Duro.
All right.
Duro.
Duro, I'd like you to roll me a wisdom save.
Can it go negative?
18.
This time you get up.
I lied. 17.
17. Okay, you still get up. You still get up. So, Duro, you get up. You're like, oh, what happened? And in your mind, you were just like throwing money all over the tavern, and you were like being the big man in the tavern. Everyone just loved you, singing your praises, saying Duro, 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 and suddenly that dream just shatters, and all you see is Thorn's face. Do you wish to get up?
Right there, Duro?
Like, what the fuck happened?
You tell
I
me.
thought I
You're the
won
one
the
on the
pot.
floor.
What happened to my money?
I don't know. You look like you're looking for it. Did you check your pockets?
Do I have pockets? I don't.
You have pockets.
Oh.
Maybe it's
Okay.
in your lucky iron pot that's your family heirloom. That very ancient pot. Oh, the one that you would never part with?
Oh yeah, the one that I didn't bet.
Yeah, that one. That one. Did you check that?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. I'm sure it's somewhere safe.
Yeah.
All right, so Duro, you get up. So go ahead, Thorn.
Are you hungry? You look like you can use a bite to eat.
I could always use a bite to eat.
Fantastic. How about you sit at this table with me so I don't look so awkward?
I would love to.
All right, so you approach the table, and Duro, you see, you don't recognize any of these people. These people are all new to you, except for the hooded woman in the back corner of this table.
The one's still brooding.
As you approach, Captain Orient says, "Oh, hi, hello. Please have a seat at this table. Dick, has this been taken care of?" "Yeah, man, I took care of it. It's cool. It's cool. Right?" Looking towards Lynette. who's 4 gold coins richer?
I don't bother looking up, and I just shrug my shoulders.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And he shakes your hand, Thorn, and he shakes your hand, Duro. Captain Orion. And this is the first time you've ever met this man, Duro.
Wait, is this not the same man who supposedly gave me money?
What are you talking about? This is the first time you've ever met him.
No.
Yes.
I disagree.
This is his first time. Can we meta knowledge for him?
Sure, we'll stop here for a quick second. Duro, you failed your first wisdom save against his spell. You don't remember him. He has Jedi mind wiped you.
Okay, I see.
And he didn't give you platinum, by the way.
Yeah, I get that part now. I'm just poor. I see. It just works so well. It got me in real life too.
All right. Jumping back into this moment, you shake. Richard shakes your hands, Thorn and Duro. Hey, it's Dick. Nice to meet you. You look really strong. You look like you could win a couple games of arm wrestling. You should challenge some people here.
You know what? I'd love to. Let me look at my bag.
I personally try not to gamble. Thank you very much.
Oh, I mean,
I do work out.
I'm sure you do. And now everyone's kind of gathered sitting at the table except for Kyle. Kyle, after about like 45 minutes, I'd like you to roll me 2 intelligence checks.
Intelligence is +3. 20 and 21.
Okay, so you've learned now the marlin stew recipe. The question is, have you mastered it? So you insisted, I assume, Kyle, to make it yourself to bring to the table.
Yeah.
All right. So you come to the table with it. The barkeep is laughing uproariously at the presentation of your meal piece. It looks like a horror show as you bring it to the table. Dick.
Hey guys, I made this.
Dick stares and looks. You made this.
Knowing that I'm serving Dick, can I purposely make one really, really, really bad?
It's a pot, so it's gonna be shared with everybody.
Oh, never mind.
So, Dick says he's not. Dick says he's not hungry. The captain looks. Give me a nice healthy portion, Kyle.
Here you go, Captain.
Captain takes it and takes a big spoonful. Roll me a D100.
It's the most amazing thing he's ever eaten. I forgot how to count. 88.
88? Okay. He eats it. He swallows it. That's actually pretty good, Kyle. It's very good. You should definitely try
Damn
it.
straight.
You should definitely try it, including you, Dick. But Captain, I'm not hungry. Eat it, Dick. Oh yeah, it's not so bad. It smells very nice. It smells like a bouillabaisse. Does Lynette, Thorn, and Duro wish to partake in Kyle's marlin stew?
No, it's okay. It's his food.
Smells delicious. I'll ask politely if I could have a bowl, please.
Kyle, do you allow it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The more the merrier.
Okay. What about you?
I'll take
Iora?
some. I'll take some.
Okay. Eugene,
Oh.
Iris.
Yeah, I'll take a big bowl of it.
Okay. All right. So you guys partake. It's actually good. It's not terrible. It just looks awful.
Can I like puppy dog eye Lynette? Why won't she eat my food? I
Okay,
tried really
so
hard.
Are you going to get into Lynette's personal space? Because
Oh,
she's in the
no.
back, so I'm asking if you're gonna like hop on the table or are you gonna like jump on people's laps to get right
Very
next to Lynette.
decisive. I do not feel comfortable with this.
Yes.
Okay. So Kyle approaches you, Lynette. It's very evident as Kyle attempts to do puppy dog eyes with Kenku eyes, with a bowl of his specially made marlin stew. What do you wish to do?
Shrink back at the lack of personal space and kindly say, "Thank you, hun, but I'm good."
Okay. Kyle, what are you
I
doing?
insist. It's always better when you share it with new friends.
Take the bowl begrudgingly, but look Kyle in the eye. Thank you, but we're not friends.
New friends.
I cut him off. Still not friends.
New friends.
No friends.
New friends. And I wait for Lynette to take a bite as I stare at her.
Are you like holding the spoon in front of her face?
No, she took the bowl, so I'm just staring at her until she eats.
Gotcha. So, Lynette, Kyle is standing precariously close to you, invading your personal space, surpassing your no-no square at this point. What?
Practically sitting on me.
Sorry, what was that?
I take the spoon and eye him out and try to avoid actually eating. Fear of poison.
Roll me a performance check. Kyle, roll me a perception check.
12.
My perception. 18.
So Lynette takes it, pretends to eat, but Kyle, your eyes are too sharp. She didn't take a bite.
It's not good to be wasteful with food. You should really eat it.
I begrudgingly take a bite.
All right, you begrudgingly take a bite. It's pretty good if you like seafood.
I'm from the forest.
So what does that mean? You hate seafood?
I don't like seafood.
All right.
They don't have.
I mean, forests have rivers and stuff, right?
No,
They
not
have
like
fishes.
Not like ocean fish.
Should seafood differently.
It's like, you know, being landlocked. When you have seafood the first time, you're like, it smells fishy. It's terrible. So
I cringe at the fact that it's a little saltier than I'm used to, but Kyle the same, but put the bowl down very aggressively and say thank you. I'm good.
A cup of water comes in handy.
Imagine I just knock off her water. No, finish the bowl.
all right.
Okay. Well, she took a bite, so Kyle's happy, and he's gonna take a bowl over to the barkeep.
Okay. Yeah, you take it to the barkeep. At this point, Captain and Richard are making small talk, trying to speak to Thorn, speak to Duro, try to speak to you, Lynette. Lynette, you're probably keeping everything bottled inside, right? Not really speaking to everyone. So, Sir Wallace, what are you doing here in Bluewaters?
I am just traveling to help as many people as I can and possibly find passage to other continents and travel this world.
Well, we are in the business of ferrying people and cargo. If you'd like, we could grant you passage.
I'd be more than happy to. And I would be happy to serve on your ship as well.
He looks towards Dick. In fact, I've just come across some money. Dick looks very, very. I could actually give you free passage.
That's very kind of you, but I'd prefer to work for my passage.
Well, you could keep the ship safe from the sea creatures. That would be very much welcome.
I'll do my best. When do we set sail?
In a couple of days' time, we need to do some loading of cargo, and then we'll be on our way. Your friend here, Mr. Duro, he's very tall. Are you
Correct?
Related? Are you related? Noticing both of you have horns.
We are not related, in fact.
I see. Friends probably from the same village.
Something like that. It's a bit more complicated. But yes, we met a long time ago and decided to become travel partners as well.
I see.
He wanted to be an apprentice of mine, or at least he thinks of me as a mentor.
Oh, is that true, Duro? Do you look up to Sir Wallace?
You know what? I don't know where he got that, but I'll let him. I'll let him stroke his ego. Yeah, sure.
I see. Oh, I guess you are somewhat close.
Again, I said it was a bit more complicated than that. But nonetheless, he is my travel partner.
Fair enough, fair enough. You, Lynn, you said. You seem to be someone looking to accomplish something great. I do apologize that we've intruded upon your space. But is there anything that we could do?
I know your kind friend over there asked me some rather kind coin. If you wouldn't mind me exchanging it back, I would also like safe passage.
Very well, that is no problem. I can most definitely do that for... And he pauses for a moment, looking towards the door. I'd like everyone here to roll perception checks.
Okay.
Kyle came back, right?
So what was that, Kyle?
I'm assuming Kyle already came back to the table.
Yeah, I came back to the table. The barkeep enjoyed your food, but it's not up to his level. It's good, but not to the Rusty Crab's level yet.
All right, and it was a perception.
Yep, perception, please.
I got a 23.
23 from Iris. Okay.
No, that was from Lynette.
Oh, Lynette. Sorry.
22.
22. Okay.
21.
21 from Iris. Okay.
10 for Thorn. Yep, real thorn in my side, this dice.
All right. Duro?
No.
15.
15. All right. Duro, you notice that the captain pauses, and you look in his general direction, so you get to see what everyone else gets to see. Except for Thorn. Thorn, you're just kind of drinking, and just like you're still talking.
And this is delicious. Your Marlin stew is better than whatever the hell I got. This fish and chips. I believe that.
Yeah.
Me that it was delicious.
Yeah, he's continuing to talk as you guys look over to the door. And then Iris, Eugene, and Kyle, you look back towards the captain and you notice that he's very tense. And Dick's slouched position, and he usually has that sloppy, goofy smile on his face, that overconfidence swagger. But he keeps his positioning and just focuses in on what the captain's seeing. He throws eyes towards the captain. The captain throws eyes back towards Dick. And Dick just kind of gets back into his position, and you can kind of see him put his hand towards his sword belt. and he's just keeping eye out. As this is happening, Lynette, you notice that the person coming in is getting shoved in. Ugh. And you notice that on his lapel is a blue flower, and he's got a swollen eye, he's got a broken nose. You're not sure how bad his mouth is, but you do see blood coming out. In fact, all of you, except for Thorn, obviously, see this.
Yeah, super so good.
Coming from behind him is that same man. This is the captain of the other ship, Lynette, that you came in on. And he's following him, and behind him are 4 other, possibly crew of the captain. Lynette, you automatically recognize the 4 on the ship. They were nice, but they seem very scared of their captain and kind of fall in line with him. The man falls down. He's rolling. Please, please. I don't know why you're doing this. You can see the captain put a boot to the man's neck and slowly press in. I need you to tell me. You can hear that much over the din, but as he gets lower and closer to the man, it's really hard to hear. Do you, those of you who see, do you guys want to get closer, or do you want to stay where you are?
I get closer.
All right, so you have to jump and push over people around the round table to get closer.
I'm muttering under my breath, all these damn people.
As you do so,
I'll get closer too.
As you do so, Dick and Captain Orion see you struggling to get out. They make their way, but they kind of stay standing up and they try to hide in the shadows of that corner. Eugene, you get up as well to get closer too. Okay. Anyone else, or is everyone just chilling to watching?
Kyle makes another bowl for Thorn because it looks like he's enjoying it.
All right. So he makes another bowl for Thorn as he just chows down on it, just really enjoying it better than the fish and chips. Eugene and Lynette, are you guys making your presence known as you approach, or are you just kind of trying to hide behind people around? What are you guys doing?
I'm sneaking for now.
Give me a stealth check, Lynette. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak up too.
Okay.
I got a 10.
10.
17.
17. So it's still allowed. Some people kind of quiet down to watch what's happening. So Eugene, you're fine with that 10. You just look like another person in the crowd. Lynette, you're trying to avoid detection from the captain because the captain's seen you. You don't want him knowing you're here. But you sneak, and you're able to hide behind some of the bigger, more stoic standing pirates who are just laughing, talking, casting quick glances toward the kerfuffle. As both of you approach, I'm going to keep your perception check so you guys don't need to roll again. You're able to listen in. Tell me. As he pushes in on the man's neck. I know who you are. Do you know who I am? No, I don't. No, you do know who I am. You know who I am very well. Otherwise, you wouldn't be resisting so much. You fear me, don't you? Lynette and Eugene, you can see the fear in the man's eyes as his neck's getting stepped on. But he does look like this man does know who this captain is.
I don't know what to do. Cut into kind of just interject like something going on.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
What does that mean?
Roll the dice and then persuasion is right over there.
You roll twice and then you keep the higher dice roll.
Got it.
Yeah.
That one was a 19, so I don't know if you want me to just keep that.
Well, you could roll a 20, obviously.
That's true. That was definitely not a 20. What was it for? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
So 21.
All right. So you step in, you just nonchalantly ask, "Hey, what's going on here?" And Captain from his position, head down like this, looks up. Ah. Lynette, I wouldn't expect you to be at such a place. The man is like rolling back around the floor, and two of his big cronies pick him up. I'm just here on some business. What? Are you just simply here to eat?
I go where I go. I'm, in a sense, also in my own business.
I see. Well, you should go about your business, and who knows, maybe I'll catch you around. Turns, and he signals his men, and the men kind of move around, and you notice that Captain is keeping his eye on the bruised man as the man looks around. As he's looking around, he gets closer and closer to the group. Thorn, go ahead and give me a perception check.
He just stepped out really quick.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 second.
It's a perception?
Yeah.
17.
17. You notice this badly injured man being carried by two goons, being followed closely by this sunken-eyed, skinny, frail man, looking through the crowd. People are still talking, people are still chatting, but the mood's kind of died down at this intruder.
Psst, what's going on? I just finished my bowl of soup. Do you guys know what's going on?
What's the mood around them again?
Around those, it seems very businesslike. People are not vibing with them at all whatsoever. They feel like, oh man, trouble already.
Them?
What's that?
There are 4 of them.
Total of 5. 1 captain, 4 goons, and then one man with a blue flower.
Bill is gonna attempt to juggle 6 bowls of stew.
Give me a performance check.
Performance plus 6. 23.
23. And you present.
And he's gonna go up to them and be like, "Hello, new friends. You guys look very tense. You guys should have some stew and relax. It's a bar."
It's really good. The soup. Try it.
I just let out a deep sigh and just rude
So,
again.
the injured man can't like take the bowl, but the 2 others grab a bowl for themselves. The other 2 guys that are with them grab a bowl as well. They look at you, Kyle, they smile. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, it's great. Oh, very appreciative. But the captain looks at you. Thank you, but no thank you. I appreciate the gesture, little one. I just need to finish work before I can take the pleasure to eat. Do you understand?
Does that guy want one? And then I point to the half-dead man.
He has to work, little one. Once he's worked, he can have a bowl.
Okay, I'll see you later. And then I waddle back to the table.
Waddle.
When you waddle back to the table, Kyle, Captain Orion stares at you, and his brow is very furrowed. He's like, Kyle, don't do that again.
Okay.
But as they're going through the crowds, Lynette and Eugene, are you still trying to get close to listening to the conversation?
I kind of already interjected into the conversation.
Sorry, was that Lynette?
said I kind of already interjected into the conversation, so I don't think there's any more hiding.
Right. Okay. But you follow him through the crowd just to see what's happening, and as you guys do so, I'd like everyone here who's now noticing the situation to roll me another perception check.
Is Thorn on that list that notices the situation?
Thorn, you're watching the scene unfold now, so you're getting a better idea what's happening.
17.
17?
Lynette's now a dunce. I have 8.
8? Okay.
12.
12? Okay.
12.
Hey, let's go.
Alright, so we have 17 from Iris. Thorn and Duro, I think I need yours.
14.
12?
And 12. Alright, Iris, you're the only one that notices what happens. The man being carried looks around the room, notices your captain, makes a small gasp, and then pretends to kind of go limp. And you can see the captain looks even more concerned about the situation. The other captain, what was that gasp? And he grabs his face. What was that gasp? Tell me, what is with that gasp? Tell me, sir. And he starts to squeeze on the man's face. There's no gasp, there's no gasp. There was a gasp. Tell me, tell me. As he's doing so, he opens it. The man's eyes opens again, looks towards the captain, he stops. And he follows the direction of the look. And he notices your table. And he walks up to you guys. Hello. Hello.
Come back for stew? Are you done with business?
I might try this lovely stew. And he just takes some for himself as he sits down at the table. He looks at you, Thorn, Duro, Kyle, Iris. Off in the distance to the side is the captain, the first mate, staring at the situation. Or sorry, it was staying at the edge of the table, essentially. And he looks towards them as well. Where are you? Where are my manners? I'm here simply taking your lovely meal, and I haven't even introduced myself. The name is Captain Glass. It's a pleasure to meet you. As soon as he says Captain Glass, this is where we're going to do a history check. You guys might know of him. So all of y'all, including Lynette, who's standing nearby, and Eugene listening in, go ahead and roll me a history check.
Nat 20?
Jeez.
17.
So Kyle only cares about food.
Okay, so you don't.
I rolled a 7.
Oh, you rolled a 7. Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Roll a 6. Oh man, Iris, this is.
Hey, let's go.
Did I notice everything?
Okay, so we have
23.
23 from Eugene. Okay.
I have selective memory.
So let me just we'll check real quick. We have a 23 from Eugene. From Thorn, we had a nat 20. What's the total?
20.
Oh, okay. Plus 0 to intelligence. Okay. So,
Hmm.
okay. 20, 23. And Lynette and Daryl, just double check.
I have a 17, and I think I have +1 for intelligence.
Okay.
What does this have?
And what,
Is it for intelligence?
it's a history.
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 Oh, okay, it's 15.
15? Okay.
All right, +2 for history. I didn't even see that listed on there.
Okay. So, Duro, you've heard the name of Captain Glass, and rumor has it that Captain Glass is exactly that in a way. Is that everyone around him is walking on broken glass. He is a frail man mentally, and he will cut you up if you trigger him. Lynette, you've heard of Captain Glass. He's got a very terrifying reputation. He takes his job pirating very seriously. He will do what the job entails, and he'll get it done. Once it's done, however, all bets are off, so he's very prone to craziness. Essentially why he was kind of following you. He did his job. He delivered you safely to town. but all bets are off at that point.
Right.
Thorn and Eugene, you guys had the higher roll. Let me double check my notes real quick. Captain Glass, here we go. You know his real name is James D. Crusoe. You also know that he is the lieutenant of one of the pirate lord of the East Seas. And you also know that Captain Glass helms the Stingray, which is an incredibly fast ship. But you also know that dealing with him is like stepping onto a glass ship. Any moment, you could fall beneath him and get cut up. He's a very precarious man. His reputation precedes him. His men fear him, despite his very small stature. You both have, Lynette, Duro, you're a very strong person. You know of Glass's reputation. You're pretty sure you could probably take him on a one-on-one, but you don't know what kind of dirty tricks he has. Everyone else, this could be a very this could be break out into a fight, or this could be a very awkward diplomatic situation. May I have your names, please? Looking to all of you.
Hi, my name is Kyle.
Pleasure, Kyle. Pleasure. Thank you for the food earlier. I'll keep that in mind, Kyle. It's a good name for a good Kenku.
Did you like the food?
Oh, it's wonderful. Wonderful.
My name is Thorn Wallace. Pleasure to meet you, Captain
Pleasure.
Glass.
As soon as you Captain Glass, he just stares at you, Thorn. I see my reputation precedes me. Good. I guess I could shake off pretenses then.
Always a pleasure, Captain Glass.
He snaps. This man. Do you have business with him?
Is he speaking to the table or speaking to Thorn?
He's speaking to the table.
No, but does he want some stew too?
Oh, he's still doing some work. Thank you, Kyle, for your
Okay.
kindness.
And then I looked at the guy and I was like, yeah, you're not allowed to eat until you finish your work.
Listen to Kyle. He's a smart one.
Big brain.
I've never seen this man before in all my travels.
He looks at you. Oh, thank you. What about you? He looks towards you, Duro.
What was the question?
Do you know this man? Or do you have business with this man?
Mr. Glassman?
The broken man that's being hung. You don't recognize him at all.
Then I do not.
Oh, well, thank you for that. He looks towards Iris. Do you know this man?
No, I do not.
Before you can speak, the captain steps forward. No, she does not. I don't understand. Why do you speak for her? She's a grown woman. She can speak for herself. Are you afraid of something? Captain Orion looks towards Captain Glass. He smiles. I'm afraid of a lot of things. I'm afraid your reputation isn't so great with the ladies, and I do fear for my subordinate. Speaking captain to captain, captain should always look out for their people, correct? Yes, the captain should look out for their own people. He looks back to you, Iris. You know nothing. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
When you speak, Captain Orion casts you a quick glance of. But as you speak, Captain Glass stops for a moment and looks at you with a lot of intent, Iris. I'm sorry. Could you speak again? You have a beautiful voice. It reminds me of the West Seas. It reminds me of a better time, a beautiful time. Oh, please don't be so shy. And he kind of gets up and leans in closer. Dick steps in. We should all have drinks. Oh, here we go. Have a drink, sir. And he puts it in front of Captain Glass. It spills on him. What are you doing? All the men immediately grab out their weapons. Whoa, hey. Nothing. We're doing nothing, right? Right? He looks towards you, Thorn. Nothing, right? We're just having drinks, having fun, right? Right, Thorn?
Having some delicious marlin stew and subpar fish and chips.
No problem right here.
Yeah, I want a drink.
No problem at all, right? No problem at all.
No problems at all,
There's
Captain
beer
Glass.
all over Captain Glass. His four men have a look of like something's about to go down at some point. Captain speaks up. I'm so terribly sorry for my men. Let me make amends for his actions. He gets a very nice fine silk, brushes down Captain Glass, who's sopping wet from the suds. Captain Orion pulls out some coins and hands it towards like a sack of coins. I'm terribly sorry. I hope this will find you some nice other finery. Like I said, let me make amends for this situation. Yes. You should make amends for this, and I do thank you for this. I like everyone here to roll insight check. Lynette, you're close enough to roll insight check as well.
Okay. Hey.
Am I close enough for it?
Yeah, you're close enough, Eugene.
12 for Thorn.
12.
Annette rolled a 23.
23, okay.
21.
19 for Kyle.
19 for Kyle.
5.
All right.
21 for Iris. Yeah, I don't
All
know.
right. Let me double check. Those who rolled higher than 18 would be Iris, Kyle, Lynette. Anyone else? So just 3, right?
I believe so.
Okay. You 3 realize that Glass is about to shank Captain Orion.
Oh, shit.
I want you 3 to roll me an initiative roll. Your initiative roll should be in the middle of your character sheet. It should be next to your AC, your armor class. But you're going to roll a d20 and add that number, and you're going to roll against Captain Glass before he can make his move. If you wish to interfere or wish you want to try to stop it. But you do know he's about to shank Captain Orion. Darn it.
Really quick, so do you add the initiative to the dice roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not good. It's 11.
Okay.
Sorry, Mercy.
11.
Yeah, mine's not good either. I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. Okay. And Thorn, right?
It's okay, guys. I'm here to save the day. I rolled a 23.
Oh, 23. Okay.
Let's go.
So Kyle, you act first. What are you doing?
Quick question.
Sure, of course.
So, for my Eldritch Blast, is it like a blast straight forward, or like?
So it's Eldritch Blast is just a missile. It's a directed attack.
I cast that at Captain Glass
Okay.
away from my captain.
Okay. So you're casting Eldritch Blast towards Captain Glass to scare him away from Captain Orion. I'd like you to go ahead and roll me an attack roll. For you, I believe it's a D20, and I believe it's at a +6, because your charisma's at +5, correct?
Hold on. It's a lot of scrolling. Charisma is +6.
Well, +5, and then +1 for your proficiency, so it's +6. Yeah. Go ahead and roll D20 +6.
25.
25. Okay. Yeah, that's a hit. So you Eldritch Blast him. Go ahead and roll for damage. For your hands, this reddish blackish bolt, this puff of smoke shoots forward. It hits Captain Glass.
It's 1d8.
Yeah.
8.
Nice. Okay, so you deal him 8 points of damage. As you do so, I'd like you to go ahead and roll me a D100 to see if you surprise him enough to stop him from shanking Captain Orion.
92.
92. Okay, you do in fact stop him. He gets so surprised he gets pushed back. You can see the smoke from your blast coming off his chest. He's very angry now, and he does act before Lynette and Iris, and instead of shanking Captain Orion, you can see him reach around, grab his cloak, and whip it forward towards the group. As he does so, there's his cloak is covered in these crystals, these shards of glass that shoot forward. I'm going to need Kyle. I'm going to need Iris. I'm going to need Thorn and Duro. Since you're the only ones in range, I would like you four to roll me a dexterity save.
18.
18? Okay.
So, and it's the plus the number in dexterity, right?
You're proficient, so yeah, it's plus the dexterity, so it should be a +6 for you.
It's 5.
5. Oh, it's +5. Okay.
So 25.
25? Okay.
22.
22? Okay. And Duro?
Oh, I was muted. Oops. Is it the really big number? So in my case, I think I have a 14.
No, it's not the really big number. So in your character sheet, at the top left is a little box that says resistances.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna look for dex.
Okay, so then I got 13.
13. All right. So Duro, you would take full points of damage. As he throws his cloak at you. I need people to tell me if you die though. So everyone except for Duro, you're taking half damage. Duro, you're taking full points of damage.
I picked the wrong number. It's a 7.
What's the damage again?
Oh, it's a 7. Okay, sorry, it's full damage towards you, Iris. The damage right now
Okay.
is 9. Who is at 0 HP right now? Who's at 0? Iris is you're down. So half damage is going to be 4 points of damage.
Okay.
So as the glass shoots forward, none of you take the damage because Iris goes down. Instead, Captain Orion jumps in the way of all the glass, eats all of it, He's going to take 36 points of damage.
Oh shit.
He yells out loud, "Take the beaten man! Let's get to the ship!" And Dick comes in and drops a smoke bomb. Captain Glass screams, "Get them! Get them all!" At this point, people are like going, "What's going on? What's happening?" There's a huge hubbub. All around you is a smoke cloud. Okay, you guys obviously know where the exit is. You are hidden, so you have advantage on stealth, at least for the time being. What do you guys want to do?
Ooh.
I'm dead.
Iris? No, you're not.
Oh.
You're at full health. You're at full
Oh,
health.
Because Ori
Took
took that.
right.
Orient took all the damage for you guys.
So
Before, since he jumped in front of us, would we be able to see how badly he's hurt?
Have you imagine a shattered glass window just like being flung at you. You see the shards in his face, under his eyelids, his, down his chest. He's bleeding. It looks really bad.
Question.
Yes.
Sorry, another one. How long have I known Captain?
How does Kyle treat time? For a Kenku, it probably feels like a lifetime, since the passage of time feels a lot faster. I would say 8 human months.
Okay, so he's pretty intense. Have I seen anything similar happen so I can like gauge how badly he's taken it?
He's never been hurt from what you've seen. He usually handles situations very much how he's handled Duro earlier. Using his charisma, his persuasion, and some form of Jedi mind power magic to convince people to essentially kind of calm down.
Question. Did our captain say to get the injured man?
Yes, get the injured man if you can.
Okay, so I'll help with that.
All right. So Iris, you reach forward, you grab around, you grab the injured man, you feel you're touching one of Captain Glass's men. Did you want to try to pull him away? Did you want to punch the guy? What are you trying to do?
I want to try pulling away.
Okay, give me.
Am I close enough to help?
Is that Lynette?
Yes. Is Lynette close enough to help?
Yes, you're definitely close enough to help.
I will try to stab the other man holding up the guy with the flower.
Okay.
My dagger.
Okay, so normally you would have disadvantage because of the smoke screen. However, you also have advantage with the way it works. So what I'm going to say is just roll and hope you don't roll enough to accidentally stab Iris.
Oh, okay.
Right?
What am I rolling for?
You're going to roll an attack roll, just flat. It's going to be a d20 plus... you are a
rogue.
You're a rogue. Okay. You're going to roll a d20 plus 1 plus your dexterity modifier.
Ooh. 3 plus 1 plus 2. 6.
Iris. Oh,
I'm so sorry, Iris.
Iris, I would like you to just roll a dexterity save to not get accidentally stabbed.
Yeah, so it's the smaller one, right?
It's in the box that says resistances.
Yeah, okay. So it's 24.
24. You feel a breeze swing by you, and you're really glad that the breeze didn't hit you, because that would have been sneak attack damage as well.
I felt so bad.
Iris, go ahead and roll me athletics, because you're trying to pry him. But what is everyone else doing?
How close is everyone? Because I'm not sure if we're still at the table and the men holding.
You guys are still at the table because you haven't gone up yet, but you can get up during your turn, no problem, and you can easily approach Captain Glass if you want, or the men.
18.
18? This guy's really buff. As you try to reach and grapple at him, you just can't get a firm hold. Okay, so I need Thorn, I need Kyle, I need Eugene, and Duro. You four, what would you like to do before the NPCs start to move?
I get up and I throw one of my javelins at the person that Iris is trying to disarm.
Okay,
Oh,
so you hope that the javelin hits somebody in the smoke screen. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Plus 6, I believe, if your strength is a +5.
So do I roll or?
Yeah, you're gonna roll a d20. Is your strength
Okay.
modifier a +5?
My strength is +4.
+4, so +5 then. D20 +5.
That is 15.
That's a hit. Yeah, you hit somebody for sure. And Iris, you hear a groan from one of the big men. Oh! Go ahead and roll some damage, sir.
Is that still a D20 or is it the number that's right here?
I believe a javelin's a D6 or a D8.
Oh, got it. Okay. D6. 4 + 4, 8.
Okay. 8 points of damage as you hurl it into the man. Iris, as you're grappling, you feel the man kind of let go. And he kind of turns, and as he turns, you think to yourself, that sounded really long. Give me a dexterity save, because he turns, he might hit you with his javelin that's sticking inside you.
God, I was trying to kill me. This is what I get for helping.
Man, that sounded
17.
You just do a limbo. Thorn, you still have partial movement. Do you want to run into the smoke cloud, or you want to run around it?
Are we in the corner of the building? I'm not entirely sure.
You're still in the corner of the building.
Okay.
But you've only so far you've only stood up to throw the javelin. You can still move about maybe 15 feet. So you could go towards into the smoke cloud to do something, or you can run around the smoke cloud so you can still have visibility.
I barge into the smoke cloud.
Okay, you barge into the smoke cloud. All right, you're now in the smoke along with Lynette and Iris. So good luck, you guys. Eugene, Kyle, Duro, who would like to go next?
Did everyone grab their stuff before going into the smoke cloud?
I'm going to say yes for Thorn because he grabbed a javelin, so he has his stuff for sure. You can see that Dick doesn't care about the iron kettle or some of his coins on the table. He looks like when it's his turn, he's going to get the captain out. The captain generally doesn't carry a lot on him. It's all in his trench coat pockets. Eugene has left his stuff, though, because he got up. Lynette keeps her stuff on her, because that's how she rolls.
Okay, what about Miss Iris?
Iris, would you have brought a lot on, or would you left it on the ship?
Left it on the ship.
Yeah, she's fine.
Alright, cool. So I'll just grab everyone's stuff and I'll just start heading out because Captain told me to head out.
Okay, so you grab the iron kettle, you grab the coins, and you just hop off. And I'm going to say because of that's your main
and
focus.
Eugene's stuff.
You're at the front door. You're ready to go from there. Duro and Eugene, what about you guys?
Is the beat up guy free?
He's in a smoke cloud, so you can't really know until you've entered and felt around. Iris knows at least one of them has fallen, but Iris hasn't said anything yet because it's not her turn yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the smoke cloud.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, so
I
you hop
can
into the
help
smoke
him.
cloud. You feel around and you feel the presence of a big guy grabbing onto the little guy. What do you want to do?
Can I just
Shoot a gun?
yeah, just blast him.
All right, go ahead and roll your d20 plus your bonus. And don't roll low because I'm going to have these three possibly take a bullet.
Oh my god.
It landed cocked. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So 19?
19, that's a definite hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's just the same as
It's
a
what?
hand crossbow, right?
Yeah, so it's a d6.
Alright, I got a 4 plus 5.
Dexterity. Yeah, okay, so 9 points of damage. Yeah, you blow a hole into this big man. Oh! And he goes down onto his knees. Lynette's really close, and so is Thorn. This man's massive as he topples forward into the smoke. Lynette and Thorn, I'd like both of you to roll me a d100, just for shits and giggles.
69.
Hold on, there's a lot of sharp objects on my desk right now. Ah! Oh, no. 24.
1.
24? Lynette, I'd like you to roll me a dexterity save as this massive man's about to crush you, making you into a pancake.
It was really funny because the dice were lined up where it said 420 and mine said 69. I was like, wow,
Sorry, what am I rolling?
we're perfect for each other.
You're rolling a dexterity save, Lynette.
So it's what, 11?
11?
9. I think so.
What's your dex?
My dexterity is +2.
Your
As a rogue, why is your dexterity only +2?
I'm very, hold on. I'm very confused. Give me 1 second.
Save for dex is 5. So you got 14.
Okay.
Oh, can I put those numbers back?
Yeah.
You're able to dodge out of the way, Lynette. Thankfully, you don't get crushed by one of the large men. At this point, Duro, you're the only one who hasn't acted yet. What would you like to do? There's a huge smoke cloud. You've just seen Thorn jump into the cloud. You've just seen Eugene step in, Iris step in. You just saw Kyle take this iron kettle that looks very similar to, your family heirloom. But luckily, that's not the same type.
Very different.
It's different.
Well, I'm not gonna go into the cloud because that just looks like a mess in there.
Okay. Do you want to book it towards the door then? Or do you
Just sit there and
or do you
continue
want to
eating?
grab the captain?
What do you mean by grab the captain?
So the captain has just. So, do you want to escort him away, or do you wish to just kind of watch out for yourself?
I forgot about the captain.
I noticed.
He's bleeding. He has glass in his face. Come on.
Yeah, and he literally saved all of us.
I suppose I can try to grab him.
This captain you've never seen before.
Whoa, whoa there, Peaches, calm down. You don't need to overexert yourself like this.
You asked for safe passage. Remember that.
So Duro, do you want to grab him? You don't have to.
I'll grab him.
All right, you grab him and you escort him to the door.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give you a plus. I'm gonna give you 1 inspiration point. Essentially, if you ever need it for a roll, you get to outroll an additional 1d8. Okay. So against your normal character, but building towards your character's goal based on your elaborate backstory, you decide, all right, I'll try to be a hero, and you grab the captain and you rush out with him to the front door. You're right there with Kyle. Dick comes through, yells into the smoke, "Be sure to grab him!" And he kind of circumvents the clouds. And Kyle and Duro, you notice that Dick pulls out two strange pieces of machinery. Compliments of Eugene. The other guys go down. Glass is on the other side of the smoke, and he steps through it. Where are you? And he takes a sweeping attack through the smoke clouds. I would like Thorn, I would like Lynette, I would like Eugene, and I would like Iris. I'm going to ask you something. Do you wish to dodge this attack? Since you are all in the smoke cloud?
Do we all get to pick differently, or do we have to be the same?
No, you can all pick differently. It's perfectly fine.
Can I stand? I guess I wouldn't be able to move, maybe, but
Do
can
we
I
know
stand
that
in
he's
the
going
way
to do
for the
it?
old guy?
Sorry, there's two people talking. Let's go quickly with Eugene and then Thorn. So Eugene?
Can I cover for the beaten up guy?
Of course you can.
Okay.
And what about you, Thorn? What are you about to say?
Do we know that he's going to do a sweeping attack?
No. But you feel presence and you feel a very angry Glass, so you feel like he might be attacking you is the question.
Okay. I will use my shield and try to block where I hear the voice coming from.
Okay. Trying to figure this out.
And that will attempt to dodge.
Okay.
Dodge as well.
All right. Iris and Lynette, go ahead and roll dexterity saves with advantage. Eugene, you automatically fail. And Thorn, I'd like you to roll just like an athletics check to kind of like hold your shield up.
So it's this one. So it's this one.
14.
I have 17.
17. All right. So with your 17, Thorn, you're luckily at the very beginning of Captain Glass's attack. So when he takes a swing, you feel two blades embed themselves into your shield. Ting, ting! And he pushes against you, and you feel yourself getting pushed against the wood, but you stop the attack. None of you take any damage, even though Eugene failed. Because of Thorn's actions, you guys are fine.
Oh, but I rolled a nat 20, so I dodged for nothing.
You just did a cool backflip out of the smoke, thinking, "Oh yeah, I dodged the sword attack."
Tiny backflip. I got to 3 feet, guys.
So, you four. So, Duro, you're gonna follow Kyle towards the ship. You guys are heading off. But what are you four at this point? Are you guys gonna all chip in to carry the man to make it easier for you to rush him out?
I will say, because I'm probably too small to carry injured captain, I will aim for the guy with the flower.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to, because Duro's already picked up the captain.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yes.
All right, Lynette's chipping in. Eugene, are you chipping in?
No, I feel like I should distract Glass.
Okay. All right, Thorn, are you chipping in?
Am I still distracted with Glass's swords in my shield?
I mean, the swords are still at the shield. You could easily back away and take your normal actions. So you can choose to be distracted, or you can choose to kind of grab the man and go.
I will choose to distract.
Okay. And what about you, Iris? Do you want to grab the man and go? Okay.
Yes.
So, Iris, Lynette, you reach forward, you touch each other's hands, like, oh! But you find the injured man, you grab him through the smoke. Patrons are coughing, wondering what is happening. people are like kind of pushing and shoving to see it. Some people are just running out the door. But Lynette and Iris, you grab the man and you go. Thorn and Eugene together, you're going to choose to distract Glass. Do you guys want to at least back out of the smoke and like hang out the door then and see what happens, or what?
He's not in the smoke anymore, right?
Benji? Benji?
We've been abandoned by our DM. So now we're hijacking this street. And
Eugene, what do you want to do? I also don't know if the smoke screen is still there or not.
What did you grab, Benji?
Because I feel like I'm still face to face with Captain Glass, and he's kind of still at my throat.
I think he's right outside the smoke. I don't know if. I think we were both in the smoke, so
Okay.
he doesn't know exactly where we are.
Okay. Do you feel like we can take him, or you think we should ditch?
I mean,
I'll follow you.
I want to slow him down.
Yeah,
so that-
I agree.
Sit.
I don't want to enrage him too much, though.
That'll be fun.
Sorry about that. I had to let my dog back in and take away his pistachio. So what are you guys doing? Eugene and Thorn?
So I will try to shove Captain Glass further back with my shield.
Ooh.
Oh, can I?
Interesting. Okay, yeah, and Eugene?
Can I assist in that?
So are you pushing onto Thorn?
No, I wanna run behind him and like
Oh, be a log.
get behind him and yeah.
The whole like
I
tripping
like
over.
it. I love that idea. So what we're going to do is, Thorn, you get to roll athletics with advantage.
Okay.
However, Eugene, I want you to roll a D100 for the fate of Thorn's shield.
Ooh. Okay.
I roll twice.
Yeah, you roll twice and you choose the better dice roll.
16.
16.
Oh wait, plus athletics.
Plus athletics, yes.
22.
I rolled a 1. All right.
I got a 62.
62. All right, so you push with your shield, Thorn, and Eugene, you duck underneath. As you push against his blades, you feel something kind of sharp cutting into your arm, Thorn. You're not sure what is happening just yet because of the smoke, but you do feel someone fall and buckle over, okay? Do you guys wish to kind of move out at this point as he's now fallen prone into the smoke?
Can
Yes.
Can I steal something from him?
Insult to injury.
You know, I will allow it. Technically, you already done your action, but I will allow it. Go ahead. Roll me a sleight of hand check with advantage in the smoke. And Thorn, this time I want you to roll the D100.
Okay.
And I actually want you to roll the D100 with disadvantage. So you're going to roll it twice because Eugene can't see in the smoke.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
I got a 21.
Okay.
I can't tell if that's a 95 or a 65. Okay. 95 and 78.
All right, 78. All right. You reach in, just like patting him down in the smoke, Eugene, and you grab something, and it feels heavy, metallic, solid for sure. You don't know what it is, but you're booking it. I'll say that you guys get to the door along with Dick, and I'm going to say you guys start to run away towards the ship. At this point, I'd like to have Thorn, Eugene, Lynette, and Iris, since you're the last four, I want you guys to roll me stealth rolls to hide. You okay?
I touched my piercing.
Don't touch the piercing. I'd like you guys to roll stealth to like go through the crowds of people.
26.
26? Okay.
Ooh.
20.
20?
9.
9? Okay.
Doing great for a rogue.
5.
5? Okay.
All
Alright. So Eugene rolled a 5, right? Is that right?
Thorn rolled a 5.
Okay, so sorry. So Thorn and Let, you guys are running. You're running side by side, just a straight line. People are making their way. Glass comes out. He's like pretty far behind. He looks. He sees you guys running. You! Ah! You hear like this little shout from way behind you guys as you're just dashing forward. He searches for his person. Birds fly at the F-bomb. Eugene, as you're running, you have this object in your hand. I want you... Are you going to look at it as you run?
No, I'm going to conceal it and look
You're
at it
gonna
later.
conceal it. Okay, you're going to run. At this time, he's wasted time looking for something else. He finds something else. I'm gonna ask Lynette and Thorn. You guys are really far at this point, but do you guys like flip backwards to take a look?
Sure.
Thorn does not.
Thorn does not. All right, Lynette, give me a perception check.
Me or
Lynette.
Thorn?
Just Lynette. Just Lynette. Thorn's just gonna book it.
Ooh. 5.
Lynette turns back for just a brief moment. He's too far. Just keep running.
I feel like
Sounds like bullshit.
All of you
I
hear.
feel like you could over the crowd of people.
All of you hear back behind you a loud explosion, and if you just briefly look up, you can see a puff and cloud of sparks and red smoke. When it settles, it makes the look of a red skull. I'd like everyone to roll a history check. You guys can easily see this.
Well,
15.
15? Okay.
17 for
Five.
Thorn.
Iris
Lynette.
knows nothing.
technically, I don't.
14.
14.
It's always history. 10.
Oof. Did anyone roll?
Always
Did
history.
anyone roll at least an 18 for history?
Lynette did.
Lynette, even though you are not a sailor, even though you weren't born near the sea, you never really
Bruh.
felt good about that sea life. You've heard things from other people, and you know that symbol is essentially a pirate flare, letting people know something. Looking at that cloud of smoke, Captain Glass has signaled somebody something. You don't know what the red smoke skull means, but you get a feeling it's probably bad. So you just run faster.
Got it.
Are you guys still going towards the ship?
As I'm running,
Mm-hmm. Iska?
yeah. As I'm running next to Duranzo,
Mm-hmm.
can I take a look at Captain?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Options plus 2, 19.
19. He looks pretty badly hurt. Probably is going to need some medicinal help when you get back to the ship, for sure.
Can I ask Duranzo if he can run faster?
Duro, what do you say to that? What do you say to this challenge?
Do you want to carry the body?
Excuse me, mister. I'm just asking you if you can run faster because Captain looks like he's really badly hurt, and we can't sail safely without him. And you asked for safe passage, right?
Do you want to carry the body?
No. Kyle's 9 years old. You think he can carry grown man's body?
Kyle's
3
only like
feet
3
tall.
feet tall too.
Yeah.
That's not real
Mr.
personal
8
problem.
foot.
All right.
He's
As
gonna
you
be
guys
dragging
continue
you.
forward, running towards the ship, Kyle and Duro, I'd like both of you to roll perception checks. Actually, everyone roll perception checks.
I got a 1.
Oh,
What's the total, Eugene?
6.
One
2.
check mine. Gotta run.
Exactly.
22.
all for Lynette.
17 for Thorn.
20.
All right. So Thorn, Iris, and Kyle are good so far. What was yours, Duro?
13.
13. All right. So those in the back and behind. So I believe that's Iris and Lynette. You guys start to notice that a bunch of these thick-bodied individuals who look like pirates begin to shove and push people and begin to corral people into buildings. They begin to pull out their cutlasses, their scimitars, knives, daggers, whatever weapons they have on hand. Some of them pulling out Molotovs, yelling, "Get in the house! Stay in the house! Get in the house now! This town's on lockdown!"
Fun.
Sounds familiar.
Too real.
Sorry. Too soon?
But yeah, they're yelling. Kyle, you notice up ahead that people are shoving and pushing each other on top of the pier, throwing them into the ocean. You can see up ahead Captain's ship, and you see Captain's crew fighting back against these other pirates, just pushing them out, throwing them overboard. And you can hear up ahead, "Rally the crew until Captain gets back." They're just trying to do their best. And Kyle, because you can see so far ahead, I'd like you to roll me a D100. I'd like you to roll it twice. So we're going to see how many rounds you may or may not have before the ship gets taken over.
98.
98? Okay. You have 5
And
rounds. Oh, 98 and
100.
And 100? All right, you have 6
Yeah.
rounds. You have 6 rounds to get there. Okay. First, Duro and Kyle, as you guys are running through, do you guys want to dodge and weave, or do you want to punch people as they come and approach you as you try to get to the ship?
Are they bad people?
They're telling you to get back to town. They're trying to keep you there.
Are they bad people?
They've
Do
got
they look like
weapons.
the guys that are with Mr. Glass?
They look kind of like similar to the people that were with him earlier. Yeah.
Okay. Can I create bonfire in their underwear?
I think bonfire is actually a 1-minute spell. Let me double check this.
That's fun. Oh, really? It takes 1 minute to cast?
Yeah, I'm just double checking real quick the rules for create bonfire. Yeah. Oh no, duration 1 action, 60 foot, dex save. You can direct it towards one person. Yes. So you could technically aim it towards their bum if you'd like, Kyle.
Yes, I do that.
All right.
I set their asses on
You set
fire.
one person's ass on fire. They fail. Go ahead and roll a d8.
Okay. Seven.
All right. For 7 points of damage, Kyle, you take your fingers, your pinions, you interlock them, put them in the hand, go ha! And right underneath them is a jet of flame that gets them right in their butt. And he's starts to run around. His ass is smoking, so he gets out of the way. What about you, Duro? Are you going to try to dodge people, or are you just you want to shove people like a quarterback?
Can I just like extend my arm out with the axe and just run through?
So arms out forward, or how?
No, one because I'm carrying the body, right? So I'm assuming one's over my shoulder and the other one's like just extended, like
Oh, you just want to
Like
swing
that?
it like a
And
like
he
a,
wants to bulldoze through them.
basically.
oh,
like
you want to cut
bulldoze
them like
through.
wheat. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a d20 plus 6 for your character.
12.
Well then.
Well, you have your D8 inspiration.
Yeah, you have a D8 inspiration. Do you want to roll a D8 to increase your roll?
Am I gonna die if I fail this roll?
I mean, I just said what? You're not
You're
gonna
gonna
die.
fail.
Yeah,
Well, I know I'm gonna
he
fail,
made
but-
noises. He made noises, so you should probably add that D8.
All right, I'll do it. I got a 1.
Oh,
Such inspiration, I swear.
All right, so Duro is
I
doing
should have
his
been a
best,
bard.
carrying the captain, swinging his axe with one hand, but he's slowing down. Okay, it's going to take Duro another 2 rounds to get to the ship. Kyle, it will only take you 1. Okay, unless you want to try to help Duro on future rounds to kind of speed him up, just in case something happens. You other 4, it's going to take you about 5 rounds to get there. So on this first round, Lynette, Thorn, Eugene, Iris, people are trying to harass you, trying to stop you. They got their weapons out, but you're booking it towards the pier. How do you want to avoid them or like attack them to get through?
My house is over there. On the pier.
You know, performance. Give me a performance check. This is you trying to tell my house is over there. Look over there.
So performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh god. 13.
I rolled a 4. Oh, your house is
8.
over there? They turn to look. Where'd she go? You're just booking it. Alright. Iris, you're good. In fact, I rolled so poorly, you can get there in not 5 rounds, but 4. So you're down to 3, okay? So remember 3 for yourself, please. And do remind me that I said 3, okay? Let's go Eugene. How about you?
Am I still able to stealth through any sort of crowd,
If
or?
you stealth, you're slowing yourself down. Remember, stealth is...
Oh, okay.
Unless you're running stealth, and then you have a huge penalty.
Yeah, I'll run stealth.
Roll with disadvantage, please.
Okay. 16.
16? Jeez. Can't roll today. Alright. Eugene, you're able to like kind of slip through people like a penguin, just like flopping on your belly, doing the worm, going through people's legs, just scrambling forward. You're doing an excellent job, Eugene, because these pirates can't see for shit right now. Lynette, how about you? What are you doing? How are you getting through
She
this?
kind of ducks and rolls. She's dodging around.
Okay, so you're gonna dodge. Give me athletic or not, acrobatics. Acrobatics.
I was doing so good. I got an 11.
An 11. So you start to do like handsprings, cartwheels, forward tumbles, but it's not perfect and it's always at an odd angle. You've delayed yourself by an additional turn, so you go from 6 to 5. You might miss the ship.
Oh no.
So you're at 5 right now. Eugene, you are at 4. Okay. Thorn, what are you doing?
I brandish my horns in front of me,
Okay.
and I try to intimidate the crowd into getting out of my way.
As you charge forward, so you're intimidating
Yeah.
the pirates. Give me an intimidation check, please.
Are we still carrying
Uh,
knives?
I'm
16.
gonna say that magically, yes.
I have him. I have him. Don't worry. I have him. I'll take him with me. Gladly.
Iris has him. So what was your
Especially with those cartwheels.
what was your roll
Tell
for?
us how many bags he's holding a body.
You're 3 feet tall. You tell me. It's like holding a body pillow, like jumping off a building.
So Thor, what was your roll?
Total 16.
16.
Intimidation.
As you barrel forward, some of the weaker, lesser pirates get out of your way, but there's a group of 4 built like linebackers ready to take on your challenge, and they step in front of you. I need you to roll me an athletics check.
Fuck.
Get dropped out behind the desk.
8.
You rolled an 8?
Yeah, seriously.
Alright, these 4 are able to push back against you and hold you there. You're now being held. Your turn count is now at 5. You gained 1 essentially. Alright, back to
Okay.
Kyle's and Duro. Kyle, you can see Duro is kind of struggling with his one-hand technique. Do you want to help him, Kyle, or do you want to just make it to the ship?
Kyle?
Kyle.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I was Kyle. I was just like, who the fuck is Kyle?
This Kyle guy's taking forever.
Yeah, I was just like, who the heck is Kyle? We have a Kevin in the call.
By the way, Viet, you messaged me and like called me Kyle, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I wasn't really sure like what you were referring to. It was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, but yeah, you called me Kyle, and I was like, I don't know if this is the right person you messaged.
Do I see
Yeah.
do I see Duranzo struggling?
You do. You definitely do see him struggling.
I cast create bonfire in front of the people to help him.
Okay. Ooh, nat 20, so half the damage, I believe. Let me double check that. Succeed, or, okay, no. So you cast the bonfire, hoping to just get him right in the butt, but they're able to dodge out of the way, and they're going to keep him steady there. Kyle, do you wish to make it to the ship, or do you wish to hang back still?
I'm worried about Captain. I'll hang back for a bit.
You hang back. Duro,
For me.
what are you doing? Kyle has tried to help you, but unfortunately that hasn't. Do you wish to...
Yeah, they
what are you
porked out of the
doing,
way.
Kyle? Or what are you doing, Duro, to fight back here?
Hmm. I mean, do I have any other options aside from just continuously swinging?
I mean, you could try to do other things. You could say, like, I put away my axe and try to, like, shove people. I could try to, like, throw people around. I could try to do intimidation. You could also rage.
Hey, aren't I like twice their height? Can I just like walk over them?
Just throw the
These are,
cat.
like,
Roll,
these are 5'7", 6 foot pirates, so you can't just walk over them. You can walk over, like, Kyle and Lynette and Eugene. That's no problem. But not these guys.
Hmm.
Plus, you roll poorly. So.
I guess I just put weapon away and hope I can run faster.
Okay, so you're going to focus on just kind of like just tackling through?
Yep.
Give me an athletics check.
13.
13. I rolled poorly at an 11. When you put away your weapon, it catches them off guard and you just barrel through them. You're now right next to Kyle, essentially. You can get to the ship in one turn, both of you. Let's see, that goes down to 5. You 4, that's still behind. What are you guys doing?
Springing poorly, apparently.
I'll still try to stealth by.
Alright, give me a disadvantage stealth checks, Eugene.
14.
14. Come on. I see nothing with a 1. Alright, Eugene, you're at 3. Alright, you're at 3 rounds. Thorn, Lynette, Iris.
I see Eugene having success with the stealthing run, so I'm a try.
Okay. Are you running stealthing? Give me a stealth at disadvantage, please. So roll 2d20s and take the worst d20 roll.
Oh. Can't get much worse than that, right? What am I adding? So stealth?
Stealth, yes.
I have a 10.
You have a 10? You're just like running through it. You're like just like running around columns doing zigzags and stuff. But the pirates notice you and they stop you. Well, I shouldn't say they stop you. Your turn will go down to 4 now. But there's a group that's noticed you.
Great.
Iris and Thorn?
Iris, you can go ahead first. Want me to go first?
I'm still thinking because, like,
well, same. I will try to. Is taking out my sword an action?
It's part of your action. You can take out your sword. It's fine.
Okay. And I'm being held by my horns, so my hands are free, right?
Yeah.
One hand. Okay. So I'll take out my sword and try to stab the person holding me.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d20 plus 5.
14.
What's that?
14.
14's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That was 8. 10.
10? All right. You stab. So your horns are being grabbed like this. So you take the hit. You pull out your sword from behind you, and you just kind of swing up. And the guy holding your horns is shocked to see his arms cut off. And just dies, and everyone else lets go, like, what? And you're able to move past them. So your turn count is down to 4. Iris, what are you doing?
is it possible that I find a dark alley to go around?
Okay, so you want to delay, not the direct route. You want to kind of delay things. So
yeah, especially because I'm carrying the guy, so I wanted to I don't want to be stopped because
So do you want
they're gonna recognize
So
him.
do you want to slowly stealth or do you want to run stealth?
Because in my head I was just like, can I just hop on roofs? But with him, I don't know if I can do that.
You'd have to roll athletics checks.
Actually, can I?
I don't know how good your athletics is, so.
I'm at a 6, so what? Just a 6 out of 10. Should I risk it? I'll go with the
Why not?
Okay, yeah, let's go for it. I'll roll for the athletics.
All right, roll
We
the
jump in
athletics,
on
please.
Roof's dead body.
If you roll,
Ooh, 26.
26.
Yeah.
All right,
Nice.
you just kind of come up and you're like Spider-Man this thing.
Heck yeah.
You crawl up, and I'm gonna say that your turns. You don't delay your turn. You just go up to a wall. You can climb it up to avoid the people. So 2 turns, no problem. This man weighs nothing to you at the moment, but that might change in your next dice roll. That might change your next dice roll.
I'm on nothing but adrenaline, I guess.
All right, Kyle, Duro, you guys don't have to roll as you're 1 turn away from the ship. The captain's crew are pretty much doing their best to push back. There is enough clear space for both of you to make it to the ship right now.
Do it.
All right, Kyle, you're on the ship. Duro, you're on the ship. As soon as you're on the ship, Duro, people take the captain from you. Thank you so much. And one of them asks you, "You look strong. Can you help us?" Duro, are you muted?
I answer for him, and I'm like, yes, he can help you. He's very strong.
Okay.
I was muted. Oops.
All right, look lively. Take one of these, and he throws you this weird-looking stick. It's heavy. That will help. Do you wish to use the stick, Duro?
What do I need stick for if I have axe?
That's better than an axe.
I don't believe him.
The magic.
Try it. You'll see.
Can I hit him in the head with it for proof?
You're gonna hit an ally in the head with the stick.
Why?
Just
help.
confirming with you, Duro. Do you wish to do so?
Okay, now you're making me seem like an asshole. Never mind, I don't want to do it anymore.
Well, you are.
He's trying to help you here.
Okay, I'll take this stupid stick.
All right. Would you like to use it against one of the other pirates coming aboard?
I mean, I can't use it on him, so I guess I'll do that.
All right. So, how do you use the stick? You swing it.
I swing it like a baseball bat.
All right. You swing it like a baseball bat. I need you to roll me a d20. Actually, let me double check this. A d20 plus 6, and I also would like you to roll me a d100.
Okay, so I got a 10.
Okay.
And then 1 for the D100.
Oh no!
So you take this weird-looking stick and you swing it and you miss, and as you miss, you hear a loud boom as the pointy end of the stick shoots forward. It hits one of your fellow allies on the crew, and they're like,
Well,
This wouldn't have happened if you let me hit him on the head.
but that's an ally still.
But it's not. It would have been like him. It would have been like not some innocent one.
He's not. He is innocent.
He gave me a faulty stick.
It's not faulty. You just swung really badly.
It's not my fault.
Okay.
all right. So you guys safely in the ship. 4 people. What are you guys doing? Thorn, Eugene, Iris, Lynette.
So I have how many turns? 4?
4.
And there's still crowds of people in front of me.
They've given you space, so you've already moved past them after you cut off that one gentleman's arms.
Okay. How many feet is it till the ship? I ask.
90 feet.
Can I dash?
Oh wait, no, 4, right? 120 feet. 120 feet. You wish to dash?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you dash. That's 60 feet. That'll move you 2 rounds. Let me see if I can grapple you. I'd like you to roll me an acrobatics.
I want to grapple the guy with hands still holding onto his horns.
They're gonna try to
Or
grab you
chop
from
off.
behind. So
Okay. What am I rolling again? Sorry.
you're rolling acrobatics to kind of dodge and weave to not get tumbled down, essentially.
Acrobatics 7.
7. You get tackled to the ground. It's going to take you probably 3 rounds now, I'm going to say. Because you have to get back up.
So I made it 30 feet and then got tackled?
No, you made it 60 feet and then got tackled.
Okay.
When you get up, you lose half your movement.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Eugene, Iris, Lynette.
Who's carrying the injured guy? Is
Iris.
Lynette?
Iris.
Oh, okay.
That has been no help.
I'm on the roofs.
So Iris, wait, who's stopped by
A group?
by pirates?
No one's currently stopped, but Lynette is doing a really bad job of hiding.
Oh, okay.
I got a group eyeing me.
I'm just gonna keep stealthing then.
Okay, go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
19.
Okay, wow, jeez. Yeah, all right. In fact, that's so good. You're one round away from reaching. So next turn, essentially. Iris and Lynette.
Lynette's just gonna run now. She's done with the fancy tricks. It's not working out. We're just gonna run.
Give me an acrobatics, Lynette.
Oh, it's an 18 plus 7. Wow.
Oh, okay.
25. I swapped dice.
That's really good because I rolled a 24.
Oh shit!
25 is free.
You're just like ducking and rolling and weaving. Okay, I'm gonna say that you're 2 turns away from getting there.
Yeah.
And Iris, you're on the rooftops now. Would you just like to hop from rooftop to rooftop until you get there?
Yes.
You know what? I'm just gonna say you dash, and you're on the ship now. You're safe. You're with.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, you're there, and in fact, you get there just in time to see Duro, your newfound friend, holding a musket, miss the guy, and shoot one of your friends.
Can I save the friend?
Next turn you can. Next turn.
Okay.
All right.
Bakadesiyo.
So actually, I'll say this, Iris. It's your next turn, as well as Kyle and Duro. Iris, do you rush to your friend? Give him a medicine check, please. So D20 plus medicine. Duro and Kyle, do you guys wish to fight?
I'm gonna tell Duro how to use it.
Oh right, you give him like 3 weeks worth of lessons in 6 seconds, speaking very rapidly, very fast. Duro.
Aim here, press here, shoot there.
Duro, I'd like you to give me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Don't insult me.
I mean,
okay. Roll a single digit, then I dare
got
you.
15 for the dice. Hold up. And then... Oh, I have 0, so 15.
All right, you get the rough gist of how to use it. Okay. What would you like to do, Duro? Kyle took the time to teach you, so.
Well, I mean, shoot some people.
All right, so go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Shit. So, would it be a roll plus strength?
It's roll plus dexterity, so it's going to be, I believe, plus 3. Because your efficiency is plus 2, so D20 plus 3.
So I got 7.
7. Okay. You whip out the musket, listening to Kyle's directions, and you click the trigger. Kyle didn't teach you to reload it. Iris, give you a medicine check.
oh right. 15.
15. You think the stick's broken at this point, Duro. Iris, with a 15, you're able to get over real close. You rip the young man's shirt. You try to tie it around him as a quick tourniquet, and you put your hands there just to hold down the bleeding until anybody can give you like a healing potion, a heal spell, something. But you're going to try to keep him alive as best you can at this point. All right, jumping back, Eugene, you're at the pier now. You don't need a roll because there's so much happening there with other ships, other merchants. So you're able to board the ship, no problem. Lynette and Thorn, I believe you guys are Thorn. Technically, 3 turns could be better depending on how you're going to escape the situation. Lynette, you're 2 turns away. What would you like to do?
Oh god. Just gonna keep running.
All right, give me an acrobatics check. Oh no, my dice. Well, I guess I get a better D20.
Me too,
Oh
bro.
no! Wait, no, man, I'm colorblind. I don't see it.
Both of you.
Well, the new dice rolled terribly, so if Lynette rolls really high, I'll say she escapes right now.
15 plus 7. Nice.
All right, that's better than my 10. You're able to escape. You're on the ship now at this point.
Nice.
All right, Thorn, it's just you alone right now.
I figured. So am I tackled prone and I'm being held?
Yeah, you're prone. You're tackled prone. You're not being held just yet. You've just been tackled to the ground. So you
There's
can
no one
still
on
get
top
up.
of me?
You can still get up and run.
Okay, but my movement and speed is 15.
Yep.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right. You get up and you run. You're now like one turn. Well, you're 2 turns away. If you can turn a half from with a double dash. It's back to you again.
Yeah. Can I dash?
Yep. Go ahead and roll me acrobatics to dodge. I need to throw this dice away, but it's too pretty to throw away.
You said acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
16.
You dash forward, and I'm gonna say that you do escape. You're on the ship. At this point, Dick is the last one on. Everyone here. Sure. He starts running around. Head count. Iris, Eugene, Kyle, you know what that means. So you basically wait your turn to call for your names, and you do so. I would like Eugene. Actually, no. I would like Kyle and Duro. As both of you were the first ones on the ship. Duro, I would like you to roll me a D100 twice with disadvantage. Just choose the worst one. Kyle, I just like to roll. I would like you just to roll me a D100.
$69.
Duro?
Oh, I said 9.
9.
Yeah.
9?
Eugene,
9.
Eugene, Kyle, Iris. During the 30-second roll call, there are 7 names that don't get said. You're not sure what is happening with them. You're not sure if they're off the ship, on the ship, sort of thing. But this is not the time to dawdle. Dick makes the hard choice to set sail, and you guys begin to go off into the sea. As a parting gift, you notice Dick hand everyone these really fancy champagne bottles and a lighter. We're going to be christening ships! Each of you has a flaming bottle to throw at ships that are very obviously not owned by merchants and very much not trying to defend themselves. So I'd like each of you to go ahead and roll me a d20 plus 2 plus your dexterity mod, whatever that is, okay?
$17 plus 2 plus 2, so I can't math.
So that'd be
21?
Or 21, yeah, 21.
26.
26, jeez.
18.
10.
18, 10.
Was it again? I'm sorry.
It's
20.
it's d20 plus 2 plus your dexterity modifier.
10.
10, okay. So first, Lynette, you hit 21, right? So with the 21, Lynette, you throw it at one of the ships, and it's a huge toss. It goes far. It lands, and nothing seems to happen at first. It seems like it must have fallen down into the galley down below. And then all of a sudden, there's a loud explosion, and cannonballs shoot outward. All you duck. You've taken out one ship, Lynette. Kyle,
movie.
Kyle, what's your roll?
22.
All right. Kyle, you just look around. You see a ship. People are coming off the ship trying to harass people. You don't like that. You toss it, and as you toss it, it lands on top of their sails, and the sails begin to burn, and the sails kind of fall down on some of the pirates, and they burn alive. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Kyle stands at port and laughs.
Eugene, what was yours?
18.
18. All right. Eugene, you toss yours as well. It lands right on the planks of one of the ships as there are people trying to come down and help, and they just get burnt and the planks break. So people have to jump out. You've slowed them down. Iris, what was your roll? 26, right?
Yeah, 26.
When you toss yours, it's like a freak accident. It crashes onto the crow's nest of one ship, causing flames right on the sails, but the embers and the glass and the burning oil actually spreads with the wind because there's a lucky gust for some strange reason. It lands on another nearby ship that's also a very bad pirate ship and begins to burn their sails down as well. You've taken at least 2 sails out of commission. Thorn and Duro, you both roll a 10, correct?
Correct.
Both of you look to each other, you nod, and you both throw it. But as you throw it, a freak accident happens. They both touch, break midair, and fall harmlessly into the ocean.
Nice.
Dick comes by, hands you both another one. It's alright, lads. Misfires happen all the time. And he dashes forward to give more people some ammunition to help out. So Thorn and Duro, go ahead, roll me another D20 plus 2 plus your dex mod.
22.
12.
Is it 22, Duro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duro, upset, frustrated, you take all your might, and you just like hurl it like a baseball. It goes forward, it lands into a cannon of another ship, and begins to build pressure, and metal fragments shoot out, damaging that ship's cannons. Thorn, you're in a meditative state.
How my day?
I can do this. You throw it. It falls forward. It hits one guy in the head. It crashes on him. You burn one guy.
But nothing else.
But nothing else. As the others are able to quickly, put out the fires.
I blame the hands. They're just dangling from his horse.
College try.
All right, so you guys.
It's your god not wanting to hurt people. It's okay. Yeah.
So you guys get on the ship. You're on the ship. It begins to set sail and goes forward into deeper waters. The ship surgeon begins to get to work on the captain first. A couple others take over for you, Iris, holding down one of your fellow crew members, letting you kind of relax. You can see there's this ton of blood on your hands, and as you see so much blood on your hands, I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
Oh no. Give me a second, I dropped my dice.
No.
That's a 12.
Okay. You look at the blood and you freeze for a very long moment. And you're just like rubbing your hands together as you look, almost as though you're in a meditative state. You wipe your hand back and forth, finger through finger, and as you do so, you start to hyperventilate. You start to cover your face in your friend's blood.
Do I recognize her doing this?
What's that?
Like, has she done this shit before?
8 months in. No, this is the first time you've ever seen this, Kyle.
Okay, Kyle, does she look like she's like dancing all weirdly, or is that she like really like, oh shit kind of stuff?
Give me an insight check, Kyle. As you are a very young 9-year-old in Kenku years, who knows how much you've seen in your life.
lot, only food. Insight?
Yeah, insight.
17.
17. She's not dancing crazily. She's very much in a very panicked mode right now. She does seem very disturbed. She's hyperventilating. Kyle can tell that something is wrong and that this is out of Iris's control.
I grab Iris's. Well, I climb on Iris because I don't know how fucking tall she is. And I grab hands and I'm just like, Iris!
As you grab onto Iris and like try to calm her down, the blood gets onto your pinions as well. The smell hits you full force, and as it does so, Kyle, I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
Good Kyle, big brain.
Dang, I'm just pulling everyone down with me.
It's okay, I'm big brain. 22.
22.
Oh shit.
Nothing happens.
That's great. My brain's so big. I try to calm her down.
All right, give me a persuasion check, and Iris, I'd like you to roll me another wisdom save. Hold on just 1 second until Kyle rolls.
Persuasion. +4. 21.
21. All right. Iris, you're able to say your meditative phrase, which gives you advantage on this wisdom save. As you say it very quietly, so that only you can hear it, all of you are kind of around seeing Iris go kind of cuckoo caca crazy. Kyle, go ahead and roll perception. You get advantage. Everyone else, just roll me a normal perception, please. Iris, what was your wisdom save?
Oh right, I forgot to roll.
8.
With advantage?
Advantage means you roll twice and you grab the higher number.
Yeah. Okay,
Mhm. It's advantage
Yeah,
is if you
that's
roll
the
twice and you
advantage.
grab the lower.
It's an 8. Okay.
Mine does not want me to
Iris's
be-
mind goes blank and she goes into a very robotic mode. She gets up and she begins to walk towards her quarters to rest. And she passes out, not caring that her bed's now covered in her friend's blood. She just kind of lays down there and closes her eyes. And it's a very awkward state. Kyle, Eugene, you guys know that this is really weird for Iris. This usually is like sleeps like a cat, like a normal tabaxi would, but this is very robotic, very unusual. What are perception checks?
Lynette rolled
22.
22, 23,
16.
16.
6.
Lynette 19.
Okay. And Duro?
Am I doing it with advantage?
No. Only Kyle is because of Kyle's proximity. So just roll
Okay,
it
then
normally,
9.
Duro. What's that?
9.
All right, Lynette and Kyle, you hear the following words, which I'm going to secretly message you real quick. Okay. You can, if you say it out loud, I will consider that means it's public knowledge to the people that are around you at that moment.
Is Eugene near me?
Who?
Eugene.
Yes, Eugene is nearby. Are you going to tell Eugene?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, I got the hands.
So the ship gets going, and the captain needs healing, and the stranger with the blue flower on his lapel needs healing as well. But it looks obviously Captain gets first chance care, and first mate Dick is trying to get anyone to help him as well. But it's revealed that the 7 people that didn't call, they're on the ship. Just they need emergency medical care. Before we end tonight, let me ask you guys: do you guys want to try to help with medicine checks?
Can I help? Because I have both lay on hands as well as medicine
Okay.
proficiency.
All right. I will say your lay on hands. Do you wish to help the normal crew, or do you wish to help the special people, i.e., the captain and the man with the blue flower?
I wanted to ask the rest of the crew that as well, because I would like to help the captain, but if everyone feels like the rest of the crew needs the attention, then I'd follow what the crew decides.
So what do you guys feel?
I can heal 5 and medicine check. Whatever that means.
So you could heal 5 people, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, 1 HP to keep them stable.
Okay.
If you ask the crew, they'll say, take care of the crew and the blue-flowered man. The captain has the surgeon, and the captain doesn't want any of his men to go down.
Okay. What do you guys think?
That is one she only cares about the blue flowered guy. That's the only reason she's here.
All right, so Lynette's putting pressure on you, Thorn, to go save the blue-flowered man.
Okay. Stranger. As a fact, he's a stranger on the ship.
I thought you meant me. I was like,
I mean, you didn't really give me the time of day either. Someone else? Just saying.
Strange man.
I assume Kyle wants to help the captain.
Kyle wants to go through his Rolodex of memories and then see if he knows a recipe that's gonna help them on their recovery.
Anyone else have a vote? Iris, Eugene?
Kyle,
well, I'm out of commission.
You know you don't have a recipe, but you know you could ask someone for a recipe.
I'm gonna ask the voice in my conscience for a recipe.
All of you can hear Kyle have a really long monologue with himself out loud. Let me just double check the voice notes I have. All right, so you call out to him. What do you say, Kyle?
Do you know a recipe that's gonna help my friends and my captain?
Yeah.
And then that strange man over there?
Yeah, I know a recipe. You just have to accept more power, Kyle.
Okay, I accept more power.
Wait, you don't know what is... Damn it, Kyle, listen! And instead, you just tap into your patron. You reach out to his hand because you don't care. Because he hasn't made the stipulations. You just take some power. You do learn a recipe, but you know you don't have the ingredients for it, Kyle. I'm going to say...
Can I have a recipe that has that we have the ingredients for?
Damn it, Kyle! I'm your patron, not a messiah. I can't do that.
But why not?
When you ask that, you can feel him fumbling with his words, not sure what to say. Damn it, Kyle. And you feel his presence fade. Very upset at the situation.
Okay. Bye-bye, Mr. Patron. Bye-bye, Mr. Conscience.
All right. So, Thorn, would you like to give 1 hit point to the Blue Fireman and 4 to the crew?
Yes.
And as you are going to take the lead in medicine checks because you got proficiency in that, go ahead and give me a medicine check right now.
Okay. Please be something good. 13.
You're able to help some people, but other people's injuries are a little beyond your current medical knowledge, at least in this time of crisis and emergency. So your easy mode button of lay on hands has already been used, so you're unable to really help the others. So they thank you though for helping 4 of the crew. So they're very much appreciative. Oh, thank you so much, Thorn. We appreciate, or thank you so much, Sir Paladin. Thank you. Who do you worship?
Valsha. I
Valsha,
wish I
well,
could help more.
we shall make a tiny little offering to Valsha because Valsha is a little strange, but good. So ship is out to sea, and the blue flowered man is healed 1 hit point. It's going to need some rest, and you guys begin to prepare to go further and faster, as fast as you can. And we'll see what happens next week with the repercussions. Thank you guys. Hope you had fun. Did you enjoy the first session?
Yes.
Yeah, that was super fun.
Almost died.
Yay.
Smooth.
Super
Didn't
weird.
almost die like twice.
What's that? What's that, Kyle?
Didn't Iris almost die like twice?
Yeah.
Probably. The captain
You
saved
did.
her once, right?
Yep.
And what was the second time?
So, don't remember.
I almost got killed by Lynette.
Oh, right. Sneak attack.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
Quick
almost got
question.
too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, Kyle.
javelin.
Yeah.
Did Thorn remember to take his javelin?
No, it's still in that gentleman.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. It's okay, I got 4 more.
All right. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you to our small audience for watching. We appreciate it. Come back next week around 7:30, hopefully 7:30, with less technical issues and delays.
Sorry.
All right. I'm going to stop the stream, and then we can all have a nice little powwow talk.